crash. My internet's fine. My internet's fine. I don't know what's going on. See, it's back. It just crashed for a minute. My internet beeped. Is that a word? Word for internet crashing is beeping. It beeped. It blipped. It pulled a blippy. Did I die? No, I'm still here. Let's refresh the page. I don't quit when I die, yo. Not in Warframe. I just move along. Move along, little doggy. Saber, this is all your fault, you know. You showed up and I died. And the game's like, fuck you, woman. Okay, where am I going? Oh, you weren't talking about the game? Okay, yeah, no, I'm still alive. Barely. I'm alive, though. Did I spaz? Did it look like I was like getting electrocuted? Speaking of, I was watching Mindhunter last night. That's a really creepy show. It's very slow going, very slow moving, slow burn psychological thriller thing. 60%. Saber, you gotta work today? It's a survival! What the fuck else am I supposed to do right now? That's a window. I'm allowed to explore a door in the survivals. Leave me alone!
Additional life support has arrived.
I'm trying to get, condition overload. Be nice to me. I'm gonna cry. My husband got turned down for the job he applied for. It's a very sad day. He's having a mental breakdown at work and he keeps texting me. Oh shit. I'm out of energies. Yeah, I know. No, he applied for the assistant manager spot at his job, and they did not. They chose to go with someone else. So he is not in a good place right now.
Get ready for a capsule.
Not in a good spot. Yeah, no kidding, it's their loss. He's really good at his job. Like, extremely good at his job. So, the only problem with this, though, I mean, it's not going to set him back, right? Because he's going to get an assistant manager spot somewhere. It's just a matter of time. So, the only problem now is that it's not going to happen at the store he's been at for years, and he didn't want to leave. It's going to happen somewhere else, which means we're going to have to move. Lord knows where, and my oldest daughter is a freshman in high school, so this is just unfortunate for her because obviously who wants to go to a new school, you know, partway through high school, right? Nobody wants that. It's high school's hard enough without having to deal with all that extra shit. Come on, dudes. I'm waiting on you. My Wukong's sitting here waiting on you. Come on. See, you know what? I keep going to get more life support, and then by the time I make my way back to the beginning again, or to the extraction, to sit there and chill, I need life support again. This is not going as intended. Game clip. For what? I don't think I leveled up anything. Fresh start? Yeah. I don't think... Oh, shit. I died there, I guess. Oops.
Support activated. Another life support capsule is now
Oh!
available.
Okay. My health is not going well here. Stop running into groups of enemies, probably. Be smart, lady. New friends. You know, you and I can look at it that way, and I think I would love to move. You know, like me myself, I wouldn't mind at all. But I just remember what it is like to move during high school, or like when you're older, a little bit. She's essentially grown up with these kids. So, like the kids that she's with now are ones that she's been with for years and years. Well, yeah. Okay, so the thing is, though, is you know how my husband doesn't drive because he's legally blind. The next closest store to us is almost an hour away. That would mean me driving him for like 4 hours of driving a day. So yeah, we don't have a choice. If he wants to go to a different store, we would have to move. There's not an option there.
Life support capsule.
Yeah, that's a good drive. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. I mean, for the most part, oh shit. Woo! I don't mind driving. Like, I spend quite a bit of time driving, like, often-ish. But that's too much. That's too much for a daily commute. An hour drive isn't that bad? Yeah, if you were driving. But he wouldn't be driving. I would have to drive him. He doesn't drive. Because he's blind. So, you know, that's a thing. He doesn't drive. He is a blind man.
Support has been replenished.
Okay, not actually blind, just very close. Yeah, when I lived in West Virginia for a hot minute, I used to commute almost an hour to work every day, one way, because there was nothing to do in West Virginia. Because West Virginia is a shithole on the planet. Actually, it's very beautiful, but there's just nothing. There's nothing to do. There's not very much as far as work goes. Exactly. Close enough for that. Well, okay. They did not technically say no, because Ohio has a bioptic driving program that allows people with visual impairments to wear special corrective lenses that are just specially like designed per person. Like, everybody gets their own.
Life support activated.
And you go through the program wearing these specialized glasses, and if you can pass everything and pass your physical driver's test like everyone else does, then they'll give you a license, provided you have to be able to do like a
Additional life support has arrived.
shit you have to pass the, like, you have to be able to have some peripheral vision, you have to be able to pass the color blindness thing. So there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through, but you can do it. So he actually physically has a driver's license, but he hates driving. It scares the shit out of him because they gave him a driver's license, but he can't see. He still can't see what's coming. It freaks him out. No Uber or Lyft. Do you have any idea how much an Uber or a Lyft would cost?
Look what our Tenno operative
As far as that goes, like Jesus. A daily Uber or Lyft that far away would be just insane. A helper monkey? I would pay money for that. I'd pay money to see that. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Get ready for a capsule.
I don't know. It's just not feasible for us to travel like that. If it was me and I was driving, it would be fine. But it's him. Like his visual impairment doesn't bother him in any way, or it bothers him a lot, but it doesn't affect like his job performance or anything. But he obviously has some other stuff that he can't do. And driving is just something that he's not. He can do it physically, but he's not comfortable with it. I'm not gonna make him do that. Ohio is not weird. There's like 15 or 20 states that have the same program. They're not the only ones. Virginia has the program too, as far as I know. Probably California has it. I'm sure if he could use a Warframe, he would. I don't know what war. Okay, so if you could be a Warframe, which one would you be? I'd be Ember. I don't really have to think about it. I'd be Ember. Oh, hey, look, I got some Tellurium.
Life support incoming.
Huh. Why am I not leaving? I don't know why I'm not leaving, guys. I for some reason I've decided I'm staying an hour, and that's just what I'm doing now, apparently. Woo! But then that happens. Shit. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, woman.
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I'm not gonna get this mod. I'm not gonna get the mod. It hates me. Pay attention. Pay attention to your health. Pay attention to your health. An hour commute? Well, yeah, because he doesn't have one now. We live 3 miles away. But the next closest location, and you know he wouldn't be able to get that just because it's closest to us doesn't mean there'd be an assistant manager spot open for him to apply to. You know, there has to be a spot open. So, anyway, so the next closest one, even if there wasn't a position or was a position open, is still a good 45 minutes away. There's a lot. I live in, it's a rural area. Okay, we don't have stuff like that close together. I'm sure, doesn't California have like massive empty piles of desert? Isn't that a thing? I feel like that's a thing. All my kids disappeared. I'm a little worried. I haven't heard anything out of them for a hot minute.
Another life support capsule is now
Yeah. Motherfuckers. No suburbs in cities? But no, you have deserts. You have deserts. I've seen it on a map. There's deserts. Do people live there? In the deserts, like the Freeman? Are there sandworms? I feel like there should be sandworms. Makes me want to read Dune again. Yes. Yes, there are sandworms.
We will all share in this bounty. Hold out as long as you
Fuck! Fuck! You aren't weird like Ohio people. We're not weird. Get off there. Get off there. Oh, don't go back in the water. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Ah! And it did it. It did it. Shit. Shit. I'm run out of the immortal techniques. I'm invis though. Everything it costs a lot. Oh, June, you live in California too? Everything, well, you know what? Everything's cheap in Ohio. Even if you live close to a city, it's still cheap. Cheap-ish. Okay, no, we have stores here. It's just this. We have a Walmart, and we have some local grocery stores, and we don't have a Target. But hey, there's a Target like 45 minutes away. We have cows.
Support on the way.
And corn fields. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Cornfields, cows. Die, asshole. Die, asshole. This is not going well. Okay, so apparently my Ignis Wraiths will not kill the higher level ones.
Another life support is now available.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so our Walmarts, like they're pretty far apart too. Dude, when I lived in Virginia for a couple years, which it was right by West Virginia, like right on the border. And there was like 3 Walmarts in the same town that I lived in. There we had 3 Walmarts. 3. I do not know why, but we had
Consider extraction.
1 Best Buy. 3 Walmarts. 3 Walmarts. 15 minutes? Why? Why? Just why? Why do you need them that close together? I don't know. I guess maybe it's an Ohio or just a Midwest thing. We are used to driving out long distances to get to anything. That is a common thing for us. So, you worked for Walmart for 9 years. I worked for Walmart for like a year and a half. I actually did 3rd shift shelf stocking. Fire!
Extraction is your best action.
Fire! Ohio is not weird. We love Ohio. Huh! Get, bitch. I'm running out of time. Okay, I'll leave it 15 minutes. It is getting low, isn't it? It's getting low. I'm so close, so close. Did I turn that off? I turned that off. God damn it. Motherfucker.
Extraction is ready.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Can we do 20 seconds? "20 seconds. We got this. 8 seconds. 8 seconds. 5, 4, 3. Oh, that was close. They take a store that's making like $100 million a year. Huh? Is that how that works? So I got 8,500. Oh, no condition overload. So what was somebody saying about this causing insanity? I think somebody mentioned insanity. Yeah. It's gonna. Ooh, I got some Axie D1 relics. Well, I think I spent a lot of time there and didn't get a whole lot of shit. Okay. I need farming frames. Yeah, I do. But I need ones that can survive. My Hydroid and my Necros, neither of them are properly formed. I suppose I can see what I've got though. It's miscellaneous. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Won't let me sell that. Don't need those. Wukong Prime, you're out? No. Okay, I just won't be able to stay as long. Why do I have so many of these? Can't sell those, I don't think. You can bring Necros? Ooh. You can double dip on that, right? They brought that back. Okay, I think that's everything I wanted to sell. See, what does my Necros build look like? And my Hydroid. Ah, wrong button. Not two Necroses. You can do Necros and Hydroid though, right? Hydroid Prime! I have the Poseidon outfit. I don't... I'm gonna have to get his deluxe skin when it comes out, I think, with the Eidolon boobies. Eidolon boobies. I don't know, I kinda like the Poseidon better. That was the wrong button. Ah, you have both of them modded already? I don't. I don't think I do. I don't. Maybe I do? Emissive. Oh, why would you do that, woman? Should I have the spore? Should have spores at like Davy Jones' locker or something. Cyandana. Okay, let's see what I've got him modded. See what this looks like. Okay. So obviously I have not put any Forma into him. Oh shit! My husband's talking now about potentially moving out of the state of Ohio, because I did mention that I would like to move. Saber, why are you so angry? God damn. Okay. What can I move around here? Ideas. Okay, so I can't really do a whole lot of anything here without using Forma. So I'm just gonna stick, I guess, with what I got, because I feel like I can survive for at least 20 minutes. Probably. And I've got his Pilfering Swarm mod on. That's just what I need, right? Okay, so here we go. Here we go. June. Do you want to join me? You can join me. Send you an invite. So I'm bringing a Hydroid, so you bring Necros. Why is my stomach growling? Oh god, I'm gonna end up actually eating this weird little s'mores Pop-Tart, or cookies and cream Pop-Tart that the baby brought me. I feel so weird. It's gonna be like a little... The one she cracked. She cracked the Pop-Tart. And it's a generic kind, so it tastes funny. It's okay though. Saber, why are you so angry?
Rhino.
There's June.
Valkyr. Boband.
Oh shit, Destiny. I don't have... Okay, so I thought about signing up for... They're doing a charity stream for Destiny for like the next week. And you can sign up. You can like start a team, have a team and sign up to whatever, donate all your proceeds to charity. I was thinking about signing up, but I wasn't 100% sure because I don't have the DLC yet. June, are you flying?
Operator, the system has need of you.
Tenno, you are needed.
Oh, I've been looking all over for you, Tenno. Come. Let me show you my new venture.
A lone
All right.
Tenno is raiding this ship for supplies.
I may
To
have
distract the enemy. Trigger the alarm.
forgotten the controls.
Oh, have you come to make a donation?
This is okay.
My newest
Life support has been cut off.
I can do this.
They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
So we just need to hole up somewhere.
It will buy you more time.
Ooh, the Oculus. Scan it, scan it, scan it, scan it. There you go.
report to my lab.
Okay, so we're just gonna... I already have all the Curia. I went one week. It took more than a day. And I got all of them in like the span of a couple weeks or something.
I am sensing some signal masking. It will take some time to decipher. Concentrate on your mission for now.
Okay, so this is just like throwing water at them. This is under... Oh, okay, this is where I turn into water. Alright.
Get ready for a capsule.
And then what was X? I don't know why, but Nemo's in my head now. Like Finding Nemo. You see the undertow and we save. Let's go! Undertow? Let's go. Did you just mark something and then remove it?
Another life support
Don't fuck with me,
capsule is
June.
now available.
My heart can't take it today. Oh shit, that's water. Cold, freezing. Snow! Why is there random ass snow in here? I've always wondered that. Random ass snow. I guess where there's water, there's snow. Not really, because it could be hot. But hey, you need water to make snow. Because Christmas, yes, Christmas. The most wonderful time of the year. Oh, this is a good spot. It's like a dead end. Okay, we can chill here.
For life support.
Just gonna activate my tentacles. Have some tentacles. Okay, so this is cool. This is cool. We'll just... I like your color choices. Is that like a gold and purple?
Additional life support has arrived.
Golden, yellow, golden. Oh shit. No, you're not allowed to get through. How dare you shoot at me? How dare you?
That was a close one.
This person's gonna come in here and they're gonna fuck it up. So how many different times can you... Oh, it's a Titania. Okay. I thought it was like a Trinity. I was gonna be like, oh, heals for days, but no. No. Oh, okay. That was a good shower. That was a good shower. Oh, you even brought a Smita Kavat? Good thinking. I don't think I even have one of those.
I've delivered another life support.
How many of these
capsule.
tentacles can I have? It's like one group, right? One group of tentacles. Don't leave. Don't leave. Don't. You motherfuckers. Get back here. They're leaving. They're fucking leaving. Well, this is going to be less than helpful.
When you are ready, go to extraction. The raid is off to a successful start.
Let's see. If we mark it, maybe they'll come back. Stay, 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 stay. Okay, fuck off. Don't you just love newbies? Why don't y'all just leave? Because you're taking all the... You're taking all our bad guys away. You're taking our bad guys away. This is bullcrap. And we can't stay here, obviously, because... Yeah, they're pulling our... Dude... Just, no. If we all stay in the same spot... This is gonna be so ineffectual. This is the opposite of efficiency. Yeah, it's not the game's fault, though. It's people, newbie peoples. They probably just don't understand. Lower mastery rank. They're leaving. Maybe they'll leave. Maybe they'll just go. They won't, though. They won't. You know they won't. This barrels, like that shit doesn't help at all. Aw, they're not gonna listen. Okay, I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt and thinking maybe, you know, they're because they seem to be newbies that's what's going on. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt.
Another life capsule is now available.
Artsy gets it. There you go. Good job. Oh shit! That's coming out of that. Nice. So my tentacles, my hentai, are coming out of the column over there. Like it. But Ultimate Gamer 989 doesn't follow the rules. They're a rebel. Rebel. Hey, I wonder if I'll get Ash Systems out of this. You know what? I don't think my Hydroid's that bad for being in Zero Forma. I'm saying that now because we're not even 10 minutes in. What's my build? Oh god. Generic. It's like across the board everything. Zero Forma. I do have Pilfering Swarm on. That's the only like concession I made to farming.
Additional support has arrived.
Right here, guys. I got... Oh shit, what are they doing out there? That's not helpful. That is less than helpful. Bad Hydroid. Outside tentacles not helping. You know, Artsy said that they were just gonna stay, and then they just left. They just took right the fuck off. They just left. I'm gonna go collect things. Oh, I guess they're fairly close. I don't think Ultra Gamer. I'm glad you're willing to talk to them, because I'm really, like, not. Smacking my face on the ground. I'm pretty sure my husband is having like a legit panic attack at work right now. He's having a hard time. Hey, does my undertow heal? Can you like hop in? Oh, it doesn't last long, does it? No, Artsy, let them get sucked into my tentacle. Hell. Ooh. How many tentacles can I have? Okay, so one group, and it lasts like 25 seconds. Okay. I hate this red light on my face. I need a mic cover that doesn't look like a feather duster.
Life support on the way.
I wonder what the things at the top mean. I don't even know. This is so much easier when there's people with me. I wasn't actually using a feather duster. It was just a big gray fuzzball mic cover, right? It was like a furry mic cover. I thought it was adorable, but after the third person asked me why I had a feather duster in front of my face, I took it off. So, I thought it was cute. Obviously, people did not agree. I'm having a seizure. Where is my mic cover? I don't even know what I did with it. I think I stuck it in a drawer. I don't know. I thought it was cute. If only I could find a purple one. But then people would probably be like, why do you have a purple feather duster in front of your face? Maybe because I don't want a bright red light shining on my fucking Rudolph nose all the time. Okay. Okay, so, you know, I have like some Eastern European heritage. And all of my Eastern European heritage involves big nose people. So I inherited like this giant honkin'. That's one thing, like I wouldn't change a thing about my body besides if I had the money to do it, I would totally get a nose job. I would do it. Just because I don't like it. I just want it to be smaller, like more feminine. I think anyway. I don't know. Still. Why do I have a bright light? Okay, so I've got like, you won't be able to hear me for a minute because I'm turning it around and it's squeaky. There's a light up here on my microphone saying that it's on, and it shines so you can see like a red reflection on my face, and it drives me nuts. Obviously, I'm not doing it on purpose. I don't want it there. My nose is not fine. No, it's a big honking thing. I don't like it. Let me be insecure for a minute, okay? Just let me have my... Let me do it.
Look what our
Ooh, I got Hell's Chamber. That's something. Try turning it upside down. I could probably actually do that, but then it would be like up here. I don't know, because I have to have it fairly close to my mouth. So what I've got it set up to pick up my voice and to avoid background. Like it has thresholds, so it will not hopefully pick up background noise from like my kids screeching downstairs and my dog barking and whatnot. So in order for it to pick up my voice and not pick up any of that stuff, I need to have it fairly close to my face, like right up in my face. I've gotten used to it, but it does take it's a little weird. Everyone's running around. I'm still standing back here in the dead end. I'm okay. I'm hiding. How many pets do I have? I have 4. I have 3 cats and a dog. My 3 cats were named by my children. They are actually I named the one. I have Pork Chop. The hell? Oh, did you fucking I go out for a split second, you motherfuckers take my gun. So I have Pork Chop is my cat, and then we have my older daughters have a cat. Each have a cat. They are named Ragnar and Oreo. And then my dog's name is Cade. He is a German Shepherd. He's young, dumb, and really, really dumb. Yes, those are good names. Pork Chop. I would totally name the pet Motherfucker if I could. The baby would totally repeat that. I guarantee she would. She'd be like, Motherfucker! Come here! Motherfucker! She would. Oh yeah, something did drop. Ashner Optics. Probably a Manic. Maniac. Maniac. Why did one just magically poofed up there? Yeah, she is. I'm a little worried about that. It would be extremely funny. I would find it funny. I don't know if everyone else would, but I sure as fuck would. And you know what? Potty mouth children are the best children. They... I shared a thing on Facebook, like a meme. It's like legit. I'm gonna fuck up my kids, like just a little bit, just enough so that they're hilarious. Oh, that's June. I'm like, is there another Necros here? So my in-laws are the type of people who would find that funny. So that's not a worry. My husband's mother is a hillbilly who cusses like a sailor. My mother is a Wiccan who cusses like a sailor and finds all of that shit hilarious. So it's all good. Quite literally, the only problem we would have is when she starts school. Yeah. That's how it would go.
Successful we will be.
I mean, okay, so I've always been a potty mouth. Always had issues with that where I can't control the words that come out of my mouth. And my older 2 kids don't cuss in school. So I've dodged a bullet there, I think. Yeah, my older 2 kids do not. They cuss. I think with their friends and like in their own time, but they don't do it at school. I fucking kill them. That's one phone call I do not like. I go through. Okay, so it's only been 20 minutes. I'm like, why are we getting like level 30 enemies? I was up to like level 80. God damn. Okay, yeah, no. That's because you shouldn't be a potty mouth. I'm allowed to be a potty mouth. I'm old and jaded and too young, too old to change. I'm set in my ways now. I'm set in my ways. Hey Tempest, I'm still here. My husband's at work. I stay on as long as he's at work.
Transmission, get ready for that capsule.
You was a bad cusser in school. Shame on you. You know what though? As far as I'm concerned, once you reach a certain age, you have every right to be pissed and angry. You can be as angry as you want. You've earned it.
Another life support capsule is now available.
See, you always flirt with my bot, Tempest. I'm helping you out. Bot's flirting back. I'm gonna hide behind the barrels here. Why would you do that? Why would you call a substitute teacher a bitch? Did she deserve it? Or he? I don't want to assume. Lady the wing woman? Why? What? Oh. I get it. I'm like, what wings? What? Where? Why? Why? How is she acting like a bitch? You gotta be more specific. So prime time starts in like 20 minutes. Did anyone want me to switch over to prime time? When that happens? Or are you all gonna leave me to go watch prime time? So Drekar Elite Lancer, Drekar. Yeah, oh shit, those are Razor Flies. Oh, you don't watch TV anymore. Yeah, there's a prime time. It's Thursday. Can we leave it 30 minutes? Oh no! You really are angry, aren't you? Holy shit. Was it news? Was it news that pissed you off? Oh, you wouldn't waste a good beer bottle?
The longer you fight,
You know, news is the only thing that pisses me off. Everything else I can deal with. Oh shit, you thought it was Friday? No, it's not Friday. Oh, okay. So, to be fair, there was a lot of classes when I was in school that wouldn't let you eat or drink in class. It got a lot. The closer you got to like college, the more relaxed it got. But oh my goodness, Saber, why are you so angry all the time? Women don't like being called cunts. Just so you know. Even if they deserve it. I hate news. I hate news with a passion. Oh shit! Well, I don't know. Maybe there was a reason she didn't want you to drink water. Know the difference between a cunt and a bitch? A cunt is worse. A bitch can just be referring to somebody grouchy. A cunt is like angrier, I guess. I don't know. That's what it is in my head. Okay, well, some people are just on a power trip, yo. A rolling inside out. Oh, like the little angry man, the little ball of anger man, the one who explodes. That one blows his top. Cause that shit reminds me of my husband. Hey kiddo, what are you doing? Hey, what's the baby doing? Cause she like disappeared downstairs and she's watching Trolls. Okay. Seriously? Why? What is your obsession with anime and plushies and shit? That sounds like me. Farmer, that sounds like me. I don't... Well, yeah. No. I don't know. The red man. Yes. The little red angry man who explodes. Oh no, gamer! I gotcha. I gotcha. Where'd you go? There you are. Hold still. Hold still. Hold still. Fucker. You legit walked... You fucking prick. You know what? Die. You want to run away from me while I'm healing you? You can fucking die. No. No. I'm good. Alright, that's just marriage, right? Well, okay, to be absolutely fair, everything would be fine if I didn't have a toddler who refused to sleep in her own bed. That's the big obstacle. The little red man from Inside Out. The little angry guy. Totally, you need what? So what kind of stuff do you have in your Amazon shop? Because if you don't have sex toys, are you really even doing it right? Because I don't feel like you're doing it right. I don't know. I would say I'm joy, but I'm not. I'm like kind of half joy and half sad chick, whatever her name was. It's like a mixture, like a good mixture of both. Sad, happy. I mean, right now I'm just pissed off on behalf of my husband. So I'm very like angry troll right now. Scotch and cigar accessories. What kind of anime? Please tell me it's hentai. That'd be hilarious. All right, so we're leaving now.
Not do this without
Get away from me! Get away from me! Stuff close to that. I don't know. The whole concept of that just cracks me up. Okay, so my Hydroid held his own there better than I thought. I think I still need to Forma him, but I don't think I'm not gonna change too much. Unless I can get him some stronger. Later. Wait, what? No! Saber! Come back. Hang out with me. Hang out with me! Come hang out with me! So I got 3 Telluriums, an Ash Neuroptics I didn't need. And a health chamber. I feel like I'm never gonna get the mods I need. I'm never gonna get condition overload. I'm never gonna get adaptation. It's gonna happen when I'm like not trying to. Pink gold digger? What? Who's a pink gold digger? Okay. Is there anything I can do to improve him? Why'd that... Oh shit.
Operator, alarms have sounded.
That was my Wukong.
Incoming enemy ships. It is time to get up. Have a pleasant day, operator.
Pink Panther? What the fuck are you even talking about? No! Saber! Get back here. You're not allowed to leave me. Don't leave me. Ooh, okay, so I've already done Inaros. I think I've already modded Hildren. Enough. You have a Zero Pharma build on him also? You know, that went over pretty well. I don't feel like I need to do a whole lot with that. I don't know what he's referring to as far as Gold Digger goes. I do... Oh, shit. So I do need to put a primed continuity on there, I think. Do I really need rage? What? See, I do have a farm frame. I don't know. Strength isn't needed. So what is needed for this then?
Operator? Is that a pun?
Would range be helpful? Should I add some more range, or is that... What would increase the number of tentacles? I legit almost said testicles. I don't want to increase my number of testicles. Hey, Kool-Aid. Range is better. No more range. No, wait, what? I'm so confused. Tentacle numbers stay the same. Okay. I don't... Okay, you know what? I'm beginning to think, you know how everyone's like, oh, you can't understand women, yada yada. No, I understand me just fine. I can't understand you. I don't understand men. I need more testicles in my life. I've got an awful lot of health on him. Like, I've got vitality, I've got vigor, but you know what? He stays alive. Go ahead and lurk, Tempest. Fucking creeper. I don't want to scream at each other. I don't want to scream at people. Right now. Scream at people later. I'm going to scream at my husband's boss. Smack that bitch in her face. Oh, so range would make the I almost said testicles again. Range would make the tentacles further away, is what you're saying. It would spread them out more, because we don't need that. Efficiency and duration. Stop screaming at each other. Stop that. Okay, so we don't want to spread out the testicles. Is what we don't want to do. No spreading out testicles. Okay, so strength. So if we don't need strength and we don't need range, then we just need duration and efficiency, right? And so what you do is you just, because they trap them, do the tentacles have to kill them in order to get the drop? Is that how that works? It has been a while. The baby won't stop sleeping in my bed. It makes things awkward and horrible. Toddlers are Satan. Nope, just damage. Okay, so you don't actually need strength then, because you don't need the tentacles to kill them. That works. So okay, so I have the pilfering swarm. So I essentially just need to concentrate on survivability, efficiency, and duration. Efficiency. Is this important? The rage. Convert 40% of damage on health to energy. Because I do need quite a big energy pool, don't I? I don't need that big though. Start swinging an axe? No! At this point I actually miss him. Like, I don't know what to do. Okay, so not if you use an efficiency build. Okay, I do have a lot of efficiency. So let's... Would that work? That would work. Put my duration up higher? Or should I put... Would duration be better, or trying to add more efficiency? I don't think you can add more efficiency without getting rid of something else, though. It is... I'm on birth control right now. I have like all of it going on. I don't have any hormones. It's taken them all away. I don't... Maybe that's my problem. Intensify is not needed? Okay, well what do I put there instead? Now there's a fucking ladybug crawling on my wall. Where do all these bugs keep coming from? Ooh, narrow-minded would work, right? Add duration minus range. What happens when with negative range? Anything bad? Or they just go together. Is that what happens? Oh ho ho ho! Are you talking about Marcel? Would narrow-minded work though, guys? Nothing too bad? Okay. So that would put it in negative range, but duration up over... Yeah. I wonder what would work there. I guess we'll see how that goes. So 440% health. Does this look good, guys? I don't know. Do I need that much duration? Kool-Aid, the fuck did you just say to me? Oh, look, I don't need that one. How do you sort? By rank? We'll just sort by name. Wait, what helps? I forget what I asked. Duration helps? I do this thing where I ask a question and immediately forget what I just said. I like this. I like the idea of that one. Okay, so we're gonna test. We're gonna test out this build. We're gonna test out this build next time though, because give me 1 second. I'm gonna switch over. I'm actually gonna switch over to the dev stream, and we're gonna watch that right now. Prime time. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, give me a minute to go get that loaded in, because I have to load in the Twitch app. So give me a okay, not that. Ooh, that one.
about them. So if you've seen the giant Melee dev workshop, hopefully you have seen it, all those changes that are coming. There are more changes coming based on feedback, based on testing and all of that. So I'm going to walk you through those changes, and then Rebecca is going to talk about the new things that are coming.
So Megan is the change and I will bring the additions, and my list, also 7 items, includes talking about the more customization slots per item. We're gonna talk about Grendel, the Parazon, Requiem mods, Requiem relics, Requiem fishers, and the Kuvalich, plus some new weapons and how we're approaching that. So it's a lot. This is really the sort of update 26 101, and as you guys are waiting for the update, this is a primer on sort of how you can plan for when you do get the update, what you're gonna do first.
Exactly.
There's a lot.
And we have Danielle, as always, beside us. She's actually, so today we're not going to be doing top 10 comments, even though I'm seeing some great comments already. We're actually going to be doing top 10 questions. So throughout the entire stream, when we're showing you changes or new stuff, and you guys have questions that we can't answer as it's happening, Danielle is going to be grabbing them. And then at the end, we're going to go through the top 10 questions.
So we're back. That ad took, actually I was able to switch over way quicker than I thought I'd be able to. So anyway.
But if you have questions on things,
so apparently this is what they're going to talk about today.
During the stream,
just be quiet and let them talk.
End of the stream, we will not be doing fan art. I know, I'm so sorry. It wasn't my choice.
We're doing dev fan art. The dev team are artists, and this is their art, and we're showing it to you tonight.
Very good.
The whole thing.
Good job. So no fan art, but we have a lot to show you. And let's just get into it. There is a Twitch drop and a Mixer reward. We're doing Trick or Treat. We did it last time on the dev stream, where there are 3 tricks and 3 treats. The tricks being either a single firework, a crate of firework, or a Lotus Nuggle.
Turn that up a little
and
so
then
we
the
can hear
treats
it.
are either a 3-day affinity booster, a former blueprint, or 200 ducats, because Barracuteer does come tomorrow on all platforms. Those tricks or treats are for watching the stream for 30 minutes, and knowing that we are probably going to go over budget here of an hour, you will probably get over 2
You have
drops,
me all the way
potentially,
up.
Maybe 3 if you stick around for the whole thing. Who knows?
2 very important things. And if you
My shit always
wanna log
sounds
into the
super
game
loud to
tomorrow, not
me.
just for
I don't
Barrow,
know.
We're also launching a Halloween event tomorrow.
Oh, very good.
So the Hallowed Light event starts tomorrow on
If you watch it here, will you get the reward thing? No. I don't think so. You have to have it up on your...
Speaking of Barrow, last
Yeah.
week something, actually earlier this
You have to
week,
actually be watching it.
last week,
It was last week.
a mod leaked, a mod that some people found in Transmute. We quickly patched it server side. Barrow will be bringing it, just not tomorrow. So stay tuned.
All right, that is a little.
I'm trying to
housekeeping.
listen
Tonight
to
we
it
have
through my
intermission
controller,
live,
and oh my
going
god,
live
it's
today at 2
awful.
p.m.
Like the
So a
sound,
little
it's
bit
like
of
keeps
a,
going in and out. This
intermission
is
before
crap.
We can get you some more lore, our next story, if you will, with Nora Knight. So have fun with intermission.
I
and
am
let us
having
know what
fun
you
with the
think.
intermission.
And that's about it.
Sorry,
do it for
Tempest.
Spotify,
Just
then
come.
Spotify.
Okay, have it up in a different tab and just come hang out with me instead.
Didn't, so sorry.
Because, you know, you need my commentary on
And
this.
then don't. That's okay. That's okay.
You need my commentary.
If anyone watching has not followed our channel, we are on the road to 1
Za-
million.
Za-
But 2
I
people,
am-
2 very special people who might want to follow
You
us. I
Bella.
don't know. Zalam, the one that could be an L, you've won 1,000 plat on Twitch. And you, Bello, you've won on Mixer. So congrats to you both. You got to message us and tell
I want
us
1,000
what you want
platinum from them.
prize.
I
You have
do.
to message the channel.
Kool-Aid is here.
That's Warframe on Twitch. Play Warframe on Mixer.
Well, what are they doing with the catch moon?
Info.
Don't change my catch moon.
And then
Do you see this? They have catch moon up there.
Ooh, 985,647. Could we get to 1 million by the end of the year?
We're not launching update 26 till we hit 1 million. That's the prize, guys. It's all. You just, you
That better
just
fucking be a
you just
joke.
need to do it. That's
That
it.
better be a joke.
Just kidding.
Okay, yeah, Jesus Christ.
Meg,
Are we ready? So
everyone,
as-
take out your textbooks to page 102. We're going to learn calculus today.
Yay!
X
I love calculus. It does not X equals
changes,
does
Meg.
not
What do you
equal
got?
Y.
So-
That's algebra.
Like I said, I'm going to start first with the changes. I'm going to start with something you're going to notice right off the bat when you log into Update 26 Old Blood on PC first. There's going to be an inbox gift. If you know when we do these kind of big overhauls, when we revisit Warframes, you know, drastic.
You don't have the
weapons
headphones
and stuff
on?
like that, we tend to do a nice little
I'll turn
friendly
everything up.
in-game inbox to you guys because we know that you've worked hard on building these things, crafting these things, and playing with these things. Ember has been
Who's
around
been playing with
since
these
the age
things?
of time, so we know you've put a lot of hard work into her. Vauban too.
Not Vauban.
So there will be a inbox reward for when you log into Update 26. You have to log in before December 31st at 11:59 p.m. So basically by the end of this year, 2019, and you can claim
The fuck?
these items. You're going to get 3 Forma. 1
That's
for
not
Ember.
enough.
Sorry. Yeah, Ember.
Who
I'm looking at
only
Vauban,
has
my
one
brain broke.
Forma and
1 for
Ember?
One for
The
Vauban
fuck?
And Catch Moon, because there's some changes coming to that. We'll show you later. A 7-day affinity.
I have
booster
2 catch moons.
And 1 legendary core. Reb talked
I have
about
2 catch
this.
moons
This is Dev's
with
favorite
5
catch moon.
Forma in
Yes.
each of them.
So you'll get those 3 things in your inbox.
One isn't
and
gonna-
as well
one
as
is not
that,
gonna
we
cover
have
that.
Some alerts going up with the melee changes that you are familiar with in the dev workshop. We're going to do some melee only alerts, so maybe this is the way you really test out your new combos with your melee weapons, your favorite melee weapons. We're going to do from Friday, November 1st at 3 p.m. until Monday, November 4th at 3 p.m. This is obviously if the update is live by then.
Yeah.
That it has to be
Contingency.
live.
No matter what, you're getting those alert missions.
There you go. Yeah.
I do
so
know what's best for this
after
game.
It goes live. 'Cause you
I want to
can
work
put
for.
changes
I would
to
totally work for a
test
DE.
them out on these melee alerts. So you can play that. Each alert rewards a fully built Forma upon completion, and you can use that to mess around with your melee weapons if you want to.
One Forma.
Some changes you can. Do
One
that.
Forma.
So there's going to be 2 things you'll notice with the update. First and foremost.
I know nothing.
Moving on to part number 2 for me. Post Melee Workshop changes, which includes Exalted Melee, which was nowhere in that workshop because we hadn't decided what we were going to do with it yet. So, Dean, I'm ready.
What would I
This
do?
is my
Oh, I
great
don't have a
mainline
fucking
ship.
clue.
It looks exactly the same. And I've chosen
Wait,
Doctrine
what?
today for a specific reason that I will get into.
Did she have the
For Prime
orbit
Talents. You will notice
the
here
mother
on
orbiter
side,
thingy?
We have some more stats than you will notice
With
on
a little
other
Valkyr
builds,
statue
like
riding it?
Stacks, Slam. That is
That's
because
amazing.
Exalted are being looked at. If you know Wukong, his Iron Staff already has a lot of these changes to do
Don't fuck with my
combos.
don't fuck with my stuff, okay?
So Garuda's Talons. I'm going to talk for a bit here, sorry. Garuda's Talons The parrying angle is being set to 60. Her range is being increased from 1 to 2.2. Damage increased from 72 to 180. Baruch's Desert Storm.
Lady
parrying angle
Gaga
set to 60. Range increased
meat
from
suit.
1 to 1.2. Excalibur's Exalted Blade. Parry angle set to 60. Range increase from 1 to 2.8.
Damn.
Damage increase from 35 to 200. Heavy attacks added. And Valkyr's Claws. This is the one where it gets interesting because we did make changes to Valkyr's Prime Talons back in the day. So her parry angle is also set to 60. Range increase from 0.5 to 1.7. And what does this mean in terms of bringing her back to her god tier?
Well, it's a matter of when we added instant swap. The second you're Valkyrie, you get out your Hysteria, you aim glide, your Hysteria is still on, but you lose the invulnerability. So this time, because we've restored equipped melee mode, Megan can demonstrate and show you the rest.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so-
demonstrate then. Let's see it.
Let's get my girl back out here really quickly. I'm just gonna jump into the
Why do you
void.
have
I'm
so
not
many
gonna do a
noggles
mission, I'm
hanging
just
from
gonna
your
show you
ceiling?
what's gonna happen, and hopefully you will be happy about it. So like Reb said, back in the day when we changed it, you go to aim glide in your Hysteria, and you bring your primary weapon out. What does that do? That takes away.
I don't think I
Hysteria.
ever paid any attention to
now,
that
We're
closely.
back to being able to just aim glide in.
So if you hold F,
Sorry, I gotta get my.
I don't hold F. I'm on Xbox.
so you'll see basically once you're in melee mode, you should be able to do it now. Yeah, so now you're aim gliding with Hysteria
Still in
again,
Hysteria.
Oh.
Still got my invulnerability.
provided you have the energy to do so, but that's generally it. So once you have committed yourself to the
Okay.
melee state like you used to be able to by holding weapon swap, which is F by default on PC, your Exalted will inherit that state and allow you to do this again. So if you're a Valkyr fan in chat, you know exactly what this means for you. It's a very specific perk that has returned. So that's
That's
scoop
cool.
for Valkyr. And everyone's saying hello in chat suddenly. What happened?
Hello, hi.
Hi, hello, hello, hi.
It's probably a delay. I'm gonna assume it's
I'm not watching chat, so I don't care.
cosplaying his business. Very good. All right, I'm gonna jump out of that. So we also have what's wrong? Oh no, this is what happens when you comment on chat. So there are some more melee changes that are coming that aren't in the
Yep,
workshop.
there's an
So
Articula
from
writing that. Yeah, it's a Valkyr.
playing.
I think
So
that's
this is
her
gonna be a
Valkyr.
lot of me talking.
We're ready.
We're ready. Okay. First and foremost, we are not touching melee Riven dispositions until we get more data, aka after this launches and we see kind of what you guys are playing with. So you can expect we will give you advance notice when we do touch melee Riven disposition, but as of right now, we are not touching it.
Okay.
In terms of the combo counter rework, all Riven
It really
challenges
does.
that you
Her
know
color
that
choices are kind of
related to
weird.
Channeling will be changed to reflect combo counter, so those will be changed automatically. And abilities that use the combo counter, such as Ash and Atlas, etc., are now going to scale at 25% of their former values to make up for the ease of building a much higher combo counter multiplier. We are reviewing this. It might change again. Balance, we shall see.
Okay.
All melee weapons are receiving an updated slam FX. That's always great. More effects, we love that. And we did get some questions about Prime Armor and the channeling effects. If channeling is going away, what happens to my awesome Prime Armor effects? They will now appear when the combo counter
Rebecca's
reaches
outfit.
2,
She looks like
and you
a
usually can get that
teacher.
pretty quickly, so you will
or an
see
accountant.
your Prime
Or like
Armor
she's in
channeling
Men in
effect
Black.
From reaching combo counter
I don't
2.
know. I need a coffee
Moving
shop
on.
somewhere though.
A
I
couple
feel like I need a
mods
coffee maker. I need a
that are
Keurig in
the
my
dev
orbiter.
workshop, but have received a couple more changes, or maybe even just numbers that we hadn't given you guys yet. So in terms of the mod rebalancing and functionality changes section, all channeling mods have been changed to the melee parent type to bring them in line with melee phase 2 changes. Condition overload now stacks a maximum of 3 times. You guys know this, but the buff amount has risen from 60% and now it goes up to 120%. Before that was an X, we didn't really know what.
So condition overload just got more valuable.
From 60% to 120% per stack to offset the damage difference. Covert lethality.
No, the
we have
internet
changed
hasn't
it in the
tainted me. Why? What did you think?
To not be a dagger mod, but it will remain as a dagger mod for now, with a plus 16 initial combo and 100% finisher damage. Again, pending later review.
Joinkies.
depending on
Jankies? Joinkies?
Killing Blow increases heavy attack damage, and it will now decrease the wind-up time for heavy attacks. And then True Punishment, this is the one where we didn't have concrete values for you guys in the dev
She looks very
workshop.
fall.
We're going to be adding 40% critical chance, reduces the
Very
chance
much
to add-
autumn null.
reduces the chance to add to the combo counter by -10%. So those are some values for you guys.
I don't understand what half
And
this
then
just means.
some things that are not in the dev workshop that came afterwards. There are some changes.
Megan
to the
is very
following
pretty.
Weapons, arcanes, and focus school buffs. So Xenaric's Inner Might has been changed to provide 60% combo efficiency instead of channeling efficiency, because we are removing channeling.
Okay.
The Cynoid, Heliocore, Furax Wraith, and Fragor Prime all receive bonus initial combo count to offset the boosted channeling damage they had previously.
Okay.
Exodia Triumph Arcanes have been changed to plus 50% chance to increase the combo counter on hit. Exodia Valor Arcanes have been changed to plus 200%, this is obviously max rank, chance to increase combo count when hitting lifted enemies. And Exodia Brave Arcanes now grants plus 5 energy regeneration when killing an enemy with a heavy attack,
have no idea.
and this can stack up to 3 times. And then Exalted Weapons, as we kind of talked about before, they are getting the Phase 2 functionality, which opens them up to combos.
Okay.
Which I gave you the information.
That should be interesting.
So that is the melee changes that, I know, I'm sorry, it was a lot of
Record
talking.
time.
That was
good.
a lot of information right there. She just say pronunciate.
And also coming is pretty much changes to every single melee weapon. We are balancing them in terms of critical chance, status chance, range, damage, a bunch of tweaks here and there to all melee weapons. It's a giant
I don't-
doc of 24 pages that's being worked on. We're adding Exalted, obviously. And so now I want to give you guys a chance to maybe see what your favorite melee weapon that you have will look like with their new changes. So if you want to shout out your name in chat with your platform, your alias, and what melee weapon you want to check out, we're going to take your account and I'm going to load it up in here in the mainline build.
We're going to see everything, and everyone's going to see everything.
Yes, so we're going to see your entire orbiter. We're going to see your color scheme. It's not going to be as good as mine, that's fine. But
And
we're
while
gonna
we're
check-
getting these, we can show Pablo's video.
we can show Pablo's video. So shout out again, your name, your alias, and what melee weapon you want me to check out, because the melee is key here.
This doesn't
And
count
while
for
we
the
do
for
that,
the consoles, obviously.
my
It's
next point is
PC
talking
only.
about Catch Moon, but I can't talk about Catch Moon as well as Pablo can. So Pablo is here to tell you about Catch Moon.
Pablo, take it away.
Hello, welcome to the inaugural and hopefully final edition of Why the Hell Did You Nerf My Weapon? With me, Pablo. So, what do we have here is some stats for pistols. And this is the stats we use for tracking the usage of every weapon on each different category. So, in the case of pistols, for example, we have it sorted right now by Mastery Rank 5. You can see the Furies is used by 14.18% of players. The Kraken is used by 9.8%. And that just means that 14.8% of all Mastery Rank 5 players are using the Furies. Right? And that's pretty normal because that's sort of what you get access to, those Mastery Ranks. So that's totally fine and good. But let's look at something that's not as fine as good.
Oh no.
Good old friend, the Catch Moon.
Jesus.
Oh yeah. So you might be looking at this and saying like, well, that's not that bad. 7%, 10%, okay. 16%, okay. 19%, okay. 35%.
Oh, Jesus.
95%, okay. And as it rises and rises, as you can see,
Because the Catchmoon's
we're all
badass.
the way to 50% at rank 27.
I use the
Now,
Catch
50%
Moon.
means I think we have 103 secondaries, if I remember correctly. This
You're
is not
gonna
something
nerf
that,
my
might
weapon.
not be exact, but if it is 103, then basically you have 102 weapons that I use the same amount as one, which obviously is not good. To us, that means essentially that the weapon is clearly
No, this is Pablo.
so
He works for
over
them.
the
He's a
curve of
DE
power
employee.
than any other weapon that it becomes a non-choice. Basically, if you're not using the Catch Moon, you're doing it wrong. And that's why we're gonna nerf it. Which I imagine doesn't make you very happy, because nerfs don't feel good. But, important piece of information before you get angry
God,
about it.
too late.
This is me as a kid. I'm adorable. You're not allowed to be angry.
No.
Adios.
You seriously?
All right, we're back.
Thanks, Pablo. Round of applause for Pablo.
Well,
Wow.
Pablo, we reviewed the data.
They just
and
guilt
as a
tripped
result,
us
seeing that 50% of our
into
players
not
achieved
sending him hate
a
mail.
single weapon, and every other weapon was in the other 50%, with the second highest one only having a 5% usage rate. We are making the change, and the change is
There are two changes. We have decreased fall-off damage from 100 to 10, and we've decreased range of projectile from 40 meters to 20 meters.
This is
and fall-off
bullshit.
range from 20 to 30 meters to 8 to 16 meters. And I know what you're probably thinking is Megan, Plasmor literally every
You're
single
still
prime
sending
time
hate
for
mail.
almost the entire year. We will be looking at other weapons such as Fulmin, Arcoplasmor, weapons that have kind of the same projectile as Ketchmoon, but we're simply just looking at those. Obviously, with the Ketchmoon change that is coming, that Pablo lovingly talked about, we'll be able to get more stats and more data based on what you guys are going to be playing and changing up.
I kind of want to see the chat right
once we have
now
some more data
to
we will
see
look
how
at some other
angry
weapons, but
everybody
right
is.
Now, Ketchmoon
Hold on.
is
it's my most used weapon right now.
is it really?
I don't think I've switched secondary since I got it. I have 7 Forma in it. I have a Riven.
7?
Arcoplasmor is my ride or die.
So we'll see.
I feel you. All right, we have been blessed.
Don't come
by-
over yet, Dean. Wait.
So once Rev is ready, or you can go to me actually, Dean. But not Rev.
Not me.
Perfect. So I have been blessed by the PC account of Max Varen E.
Oh god,
They would
I
like
can't
to show
even
off their
read. The chat is in
Pyrothesis, so
slow
this
mode. I
is,
can't even
first
read
of
it.
all, Nice Mesa Prime. Looking
good.
ravishing. You are a
Yeah.
tireless hunter,
Can't even.
which I appreciate. So their Pyrothesis is rank 34.
Yeah, they're pissed.
That's not what I meant to do.
They appear to be
And
not
here we have
happy
it with
right now.
mods. They're, they're kind of a.
Oh, they're all
So this
everyone's
is what your
advertising
Pyrothesis
Ketchmoon ribbons
is
now.
Going to be afterwards, and then if I go into my
No, I don't
document
want
and
it to
look
be
at
fucking
Pyrothesis, the
balanced.
Things that are changing specifically with Pyrothesis from what you know right
Oh,
now.
wait, what?
Is the damage is being increased from 144 to 222. If you love twos.
Whoa.
Range is increased from 1.45 to 2.9. And the status chance has increased from 12% to 22%. So those are the current 3 changes to the Pyrothesis that you will get with update 26.
Hot dizzle.
And you can see here on the screen what those stats are exactly. This is unmodded because I switched to a config that did not have any mods on.
And I'm
Damn.
going to show you
Okay.
the _Mister, their PC account. They have a beautiful Limbo Prime on. I don't know if you want to hop on over, Dean.
Oh my
Whoa.
They wanted to see the Glaive Prime. So if we take a look at their Glaive Prime with stats on it, you can see because the Glaive is a thrown or a held weapon, there's a lot of stats to go through. So I'm going to take a look at them without
Holy
any
shit.
mods on, just so we can take a cleaner look. We're going to buy a config slot just so that we don't touch their loadout. Not that this affects them at all. This is the dev build. We have cloned their account. But if we take a look at this, the Glaive Prime, you have 3 schools of stats.
Pimp frame?
Regular,
Yeah,
melee,
essentially.
Throw, and then charge.
That's what it is.
So these have changed a lot from what's currently on live. Obviously, people can take their screenshots. And
I can tell you exactly what has changed
give
currently.
us the scoop.
The scoop is the Glaive Prime.
Since
the
never.
damage has been increased from 50 to 164. The range has increased from 0.5 to 1.25, and the critical chance has increased from 15% to 22%.
Okay.
Yes. So we've touched
What-
the throw,
where
and
do
the
they pull
things
these
that you need to
numbers
know
out
about
of?
these stats. Range is finally being exposed in the UI. We used to never have the range stat. Follow through has always been there in Warframe. We've just never exposed the stat, and historically, it's not been significantly noticeable, but it's just a stat worth.
I don't even know what
noting
follow
because
through
we're
is.
Adding more information for you for the weapons you use. What
Stop
follow
it
through
with the
is
information
if
overload.
You could imagine an enemy is a stick of butter, and your knife is a butter knife. If there's 2 sticks of butter and you're cutting through both, 90% of the damage will hit the second target. So 100% of damage always hits the first. It's how much is going to follow through in a consecutive line of enemies. Warframe isn't really a
Oh.
game where you're getting enemies lined up perfectly all the
I
time,
see.
but it just shows that this has been
I
there
think they do
forever
pull
in
those
Warframe,
numbers out of their ass.
as I learned as we exposed the stat. And evidently,
No,
we're
they
exposing-
nerf shit.
Don't go to my
That's
screen.
what they do.
And yeah.
I'm going to show one more.
Okay, we're gonna get
'cause
one more account.
I think this is great fun.
And then you don't need to post any more, guys, because we.
I have that
Melee
that
cover now.
outfit
I'm
for
not
Limbo,
using,
by
there
the
is no
way.
butter in Warframe, nor other
I
butter
like those
knives,
colors,
but
obviously. Those
follow-through
colors
is
are
simply
amazing.
that stat. It's the
Does he have a
percent of damage
tie
that will
on? Why does it
occur
look
on
like
the
he's
next
wearing a
target in the
tie?
same swing sequentially. And that's how that works.
And slowly but surely.
That means they have a lot of stuff in their account if you're logging in.
They probably
We can just take a look at this account here. Pretty good looking Limbo Prime.
that
Oh,
they
it's
got a carpet.
They are fully
carpets.
carpeted. This
That's
is-
that's
Alright,
actually
ready,
really
game.
cool.
Ooh, we also have a blue aesthetic. Our ships match. Look. I'm also blue.
Hey!
All right, so this is PC player Dark Blue Reptile, and they clearly have a thing for blue.
Dark blue reptile.
as they,
I like it.
Their ship is reflecting their feelings and their names. Great art. And they want to check out the Zenistar, which they have already equipped. They must love the Zenistar. So here we will see how they choose to. Oh, they even have a Riven. Ooh, very good.
Nice.
So this is, let's see if they, okay, perfect. So their config B has nothing. So if we see here, these are the current stats for it, and what is changing with the Zenistar. So the Zenistar damage has been increased from 130 heat to 80 impact, and from increased from 130 heat to 80 impact, 50 slash, and 150 heat. So it's getting 3 other stats. Its range has increased from 1 to 2.6.
Okay.
The status chance has increased from 25% to 30%, and the critical chance has increased from 5% to 10%. So here are the base stats of the Zenistar.
So essentially they're gonna have these. They're just checking out a couple of them, but they're gonna have
Now the Zenistar is particularly
upgraded stats for every melee weapon based on what they're saying. I feel like that's what they're saying right now.
For you, I don't know if we're changing that. I don't know if we are. I know people saying, "Wow, you're going to nerf it." I don't know if we are, but because we're doing Melee 3.0, it might be changed. We'll get confirmation on that.
Stop changing shit.
Because I'm not aware.
I'm not aware either. It's not in the doc, you know.
We'll find out.
But we'll find out. All right. Moving on to my next point in today's PowerPoint.
Today's PowerPoint.
Ember! Oh, how exciting. Let me actually have to log out of this guy's account because
we'll do a plat prize in the meantime. Someone will win 1,000 platinum on
me,
Twitch.
Me. I want it to be me.
Who's it going to be?
If it's me, I'll share.
Is it going to be me?
Are you logged in? Are you waiting and watching?
I am waiting. Don't forget to follow the channel, Road to 1 Million. If you're just tuning in, follow
Prepare.
on Twitch.
Aww.
Maybe if we get it back.
King Crimson 46 has won on Twitch, and Humdrum Rumble 12 has won on Mixer. So you both won. Congrats.
I never won anything.
Both great names. And we hope you message us and tell us what platform you're on so we can hook you up after the show.
Hook you out. You better be following. You better be part of this 1 million train.
I'm following. If you're not following, you should go follow.
All right, so I'm just loading in here. The Ember revisited changes are up in the dev workshop.
Okay.
Vauban and Ember together. Their changes in the dev workshop. So you kind of know what to expect. Reb showed it on the dev stream. I think 2 dev streams ago, 1 dev stream ago. I can't remember. 2 or 3. Who knows? You can come to my screen.
You're a strange one.
Mommy. My girl, Ember Prime. All right, this is my beautiful Ember Prime. And
she wants me to be her mom when JoJo C was clothes on.
Fireball.
Okay.
Really isn't changing that much at all. One thing that we did have changed that is not in the dev.
They should put a coffee shop on
Fireball now
Fortuna.
has a casting combo, so you'll see that stat with the combo window. Oh, you can't. Reb's face is in the way.
My face isn't in the way.
Yeah, you were.
How am I? Oh.
It's down here.
Sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay. It's fine.
There's a combo window. If I show the base stats, you won't see, but it's 1.5 is the combo window. What that means is if you cast Fireball multiple times and rapidly, it's going to get stronger. And the UI is actually going to show you that it has a combo window. And you can obviously increase that with your duration mods. So with my mods that I currently have on, it increases it to 3,
that would be fun.
4 seconds. So if I just keep on tapping away with
go have some tea.
she's going to get stronger. And I'll show you just how strong it can get. But before we get into that, moving on to Immolation.
Yeah.
This is one of her new abilities. You are not unfamiliar if you've read the dev workshop. It's replacing Accelerant.
Thank goodness.
So a little bit of a wordy word, but what is changing from what we initially showed you? So what it is, really quickly, is it's an Immolation meter, and Ember is protecting herself with essentially fire armor. Her current level of self-immolation is indicated by unique UI. You'll see kind of like a thermometer is what I like to call it on the side of the screen. And the higher the heat, so as it fills up, the more damage resistance, and the more
people were saying it looks like a bong.
Other abilities become. So as it builds, you can use Fireball
on Spooter's Hunts
or Inferno, which
that would
is
be
her
cool.
ability, to build it faster. And previously we said that enemies would attribute to building the immolation meter. So if you killed enemies while you had immolation active, it would also increase. We've taken that away because testing showed that the meter overflowed way too quickly. Because if you're really good like me, you kill enemies super fast.
Really important question from chat. Is her passive still called spicy?
It doesn't actually.
If you hover over it.
It doesn't actually have.
Aww.
I'm sorry. We've taken away the spicy.
It's okay.
But yes, she will receive 5% ability strength for every enemy within 50 meters engulfed in flame. So she's getting stronger as things are on fire. It makes sense. Sorry, back to immolation. So yes, the
No,
killing
you're
of
not
enemies
JoJo
while
Siwa. I'm
immolation
so
is
sorry.
active will not count towards the meter filling up. Because like I said, it filled up way too quickly. And
She wants to be
took
JoJo
it up.
Siwa now.
But
I don't even know what's going
using
on.
Fireball or Inferno will cause it to go faster. When it is active, it slowly ticks up as well, but it's not super
Oh, I don't even know what to do.
and then, of
They want
course,
us to
when
use
the
like
meter
these
reaches
meters all the
maximum,
time for everything
it was,
now.
At 100%, but now it's at
Too much shit
90%.
going on.
Ember will quote unquote overheat, and immolation will cost progressively more energy per second the longer you stay in an overheated state. So heated state, my lord. So when your meter gets to full,
See you,
you'll
bud.
notice energy
Have
ticking
fun.
down. And before, we said that it would unleash a wave of flame, expending all your energy if you hit the top of that meter. But that is no longer the case, because when it did, obviously it took away all of your energy and left you extremely vulnerable to straight up dying and not being able to save yourself. So it will no longer expend and take all your energy. When it is in its highest state and you have a full meter, you can use Fire Blast, which is her third ability, to expend some of her heat, or you can toggle immolation off and it will just take it right away, reset the meter essentially, you can cast it again,
Okay.
and continue that process, but it will not expend all of your energy if it gets to the top, and you can't extinguish it in time with Fire Blast or by toggling immolation again. So don't worry about that. That is something that has changed from feedback. So essentially, if you're building your immolation meter, because you do, depending on your playstyle, if you want that damage reduction,
All of this
you want
sounds so
it to be
cool.
at its highest point, but you're going to get energy ticking down. So now as you're building your immolation meter, you're getting that damage reduction the more it's filled. You can stay maxed out if you want, or you can expend it. So it's really kind of how you want to play it along. If you want to have more armor, you can do that.
Yes, she needs more armor.
If you kind of have, not as much armor, you can expend it. It's up to you. You'll figure it out. And then Fire Blast.
Just a clarification, the energy drain only kicks in once it's overheated.
Correct.
There's a cast cost, and then there's an energy
Why
per
do you
second
keep yelling about
which is a
JoJo?
2% threshold, which you can start throttling with other abilities.
I can't hear them
If you get
talking.
to the top and you're seeing your energy tick down, as Reb said, it doesn't tick down while
It's not a double
active. No, it's not double. You can use Fire Blast, obviously, to cut it, or you can turn it off.
I need to smoke. I haven't smoked in 3 years. I feel like I need to smoke right now.
So, casting time has been greatly reduced.
it with you and
Ability now
JoJo?
strips armor from nearby enemies. And on cast, this immediately reduces your immolation level by up to half. Not a lot has changed. Basically, nothing has changed from when we originally showed the Fire Blast rework. It is that. It'll take your meter down, and you'll see it there. Inferno
like
is
a crazy
replacing
child.
Fire. This is her new Wham Bam, thank you, ma'am. One thing that has changed
Wham
is
bam, thank you,
Inferno
ma'am.
costs energy per target in sight, with the cost capped at 10 targets. So if I'm surrounded by 5 enemies within my range and I press it, it's going to get those 5 enemies and use the appropriate energy per target in sight. Capped at 10, so you can't do 100 enemies in your sight.
Aw.
It's capped at 10. And
Well,
that's
that's
pretty much
crap.
it. That is all that has changed since we last showed it to you. I'm going to play her in action. Before I do, with those changes come augment
I don't feel like they're gonna get
and my
through
brightness
all
has
of the
changed 'cause
Uh-oh, that's a very good
everything
question.
I can fix that quickly. But
in the next half an
so
hour.
Ember,
They got a lot of shit to do.
Fireball Frenzy has stayed exactly the same, works the same, has not changed. Immolation has taken over Accelerant, so it is now called Immolated Radiance. Allies within affinity range will receive 50% of immolation damage reduction.
Okay.
Simple. Fire Fright is actually going to be changed name-wise to Cauterizing Blast. It's just not updated there yet. And this is each enemy hit heals Ember by 25 to 50. So it's a nice little heal there.
Okay.
Exothermic is one that I've been playing with a lot as I play with the Ember rework. And this is for Inferno.
Huh.
And the enemies killed by Inferno have a 10% chance. That's actually going to be changed to 15% chance. Just
I
not
don't-
here yet. At the
I don't know if
15%
that's good.
chance to
I
trigger
don't know. I like
energy
the
orb.
Firequake.
Who doesn't love energy? All right. So those are the current augment changes with Ember's invisible powers. And I'm just going to quickly jump into the void. And we're going to play a little bit.
In you go.
It won't look aggressively different to what Reb showed on the dev stream, but how you want to play it is changed. So I was playing it earlier and talking with one of our great community people, and we found out that by having your immolation on all the way up to the top, because you are getting that armor, and then casting your fireball within that combo counter, you could get up to like 13,000.
Just cranking.
Just cranking it.
Oh,
That's how
okay.
you want to play. If you want to maximize for Fireball, you can totally do it. So I'm going to put my
You
Immolation
want to be a
on.
Fireball only Ember player.
You can do it.
We're making that a reality.
So you can see there, you can see the 2x right there. So that's my combo counter going down. If I keep doing it, if I keep hitting enemies within that combo counter, it's going to get bigger. I'm at 4 times now.
So if you've played Atlas, if you've played with
Okay.
all the Warframes that have this is, I'm trying to think of, Rhino has it with his one, Atlas with his one. A hunter is a hunter even in a dream.
There you go. We're all dreaming.
I don't know what that means, but I like it.
Requiem for a Dream. Just kidding. All right, so my Immolation meter, you can see, is going up and up and up because I used Fireball, and now it's at its peak. It's going to explode.
Well, that was-
Bam. You can see there, I've reached my top. My energy is slowly ticking down, and I want to get rid of it. Bam. There we go. It's down a little bit, and then keep going up. But I do keep a little bit of my damage reduction because the meter is building. And where am I going? Going here.
It's okay. So it goes up pretty fast, though.
All right, so I'm going to wait for a nice little chunk group of enemies. So if I got 2 here, and they're just going to explode.
Kabam!
But my
They
now my meter's
disintegrated.
So the fun thing about playing on the dev build all week is we're making Nightwave progress without actually trying. I
Yeah,
can see you.
That's not fun at all. It's so
You know,
sad.
you're like, hey, I've gotten.
Because you just play it so much, and then I'm like, oh, I wish I could have that on my public build, but such as a thing happens.
Oh, that would suck for them to have to play
You can just remove me, it's okay. It's
on an account that wasn't technically yours.
What will you
To
do?
put in all that effort and it's not even your account, that would suck.
Bottom bar. Bottom bar. Oh, that's the wrong bottom bar. Oh,
She's a Men in Black.
This
She's
will
a
be
member
it.
of Men in Black.
there we go.
This will be it. So if you were distracted by all that was happening, you might not have noticed, but my immolation meter got all the way up.
Defend the thing.
It's fine. Immolation meter got all the way up,
Defend the
and
thing.
I decided to extinguish it instead of firefight it. That way I can go back from 0 from the immolation meter and work my way up.
Oh shit!
Okay.
That's beautiful.
And because I killed it automatically, you don't see the effect. But if you're against really strong enemies, Scott kind of, well, he did talk about this on the dev stream, that it still kind of has a World on Fire effect, as if it is cast on enemies and they don't die and they're still under the heat effect, they'll actually carry it with them and they'll spread it to other enemies.
Okay.
So it has its World on Fire-esque mechanic to it.
So it hasn't lost that. It's not just
No.
a summon and die. It's summon, light them on fire, and have that fire spread. So that is an integral part
Okay.
of it. It's just because these enemies are lower level, they're not surviving the spread, but that would be the way it goes. And
Makes sense.
because of these changes, the heat proc changes are universal in the game. It's not just Ember that gets armor plus heat
Right.
abilities. It's the heat proc in general. If you use it, you get a heat status. You will be able to tick armor values down while the heat proc is active. So all of her abilities do it because they instigate the heat proc, but all heat damage sources will as well. So if you're modding weapons with heat, you know your Ignis Wraith, you're deciding now to run a combo elemental on it, that'll happen.
Yes. So
Okay.
like Reb said, and if you apply the status proc multiple times, it's
Yes.
going to deal more damage per tick as the flame increase. So you can make it even hotter.
Yes.
If that's what you want to do in life.
This is
Which
like
is a
my
big
dream come
difference in
true
how
right
it
now.
used to be, 'cause it used to
I'm almost not mad about the catch moon anymore.
All right. So next on Megan's list. Oh, after this, I know where you're going.
Is it Bobby?
No,
Oh, it's Titania.
Titania next.
Ooh.
Titania Deluxe is coming, so
Yes. And Reb also talked about the Titania changes that are coming. I'll go over them briefly, and then the one thing that has mostly changed since that, which is a really awesome change from it. I can probably exit out of this. I
Yeah,
don't need to finish
just
it. All
till
right.
the end mission.
I did it, guys.
Get the cred.
I'm champion. All right, so that is a
are
look
the
at Ember with
champions.
some of the changes afterwards from feedback and review.
How does someone in chat's asking, how does corrosive compare to heat? Corrosive armor stripping is generally permanent, and the heat one is, well, the heat proc is active. You get higher armor stripping for that time.
All right, Alice. Titania in all of her deluxe glory, and as Reb noticed. And
Okay, so I love that outfit. It's
So this is
gorgeous.
you know what?
The colors are
Gotta go
hurting
keep
my
saying
eyeballs.
yours, or
I
the
know,
our team
I
is
know.
gonna have your head. They're
know,
gonna have
sorry.
it. They're gonna
Alright.
they're gonna have your
It's
head.
hurting my
Here
head.
it is without the armor, looking beautiful with the blue.
Look
glow
at that
from
underneath.
and
Oh,
then she
that's
comes with
gorgeous.
Her own unique armor. PH, ignore. It needs a description. Hey D.
It's Titania.
It is Titania. Oops. So here.
Oh,
They
oh,
are
that's so
if you've
cute.
seen
Okay, I'm getting that whole
moths and
bundle.
other
It's
celebrity
happening.
Friends of the Night, you'll recognize a lot of the aesthetic by our amazing, amazing art team.
Got little leg pieces. And then as well as this armor, she does come with a Gunblade skin. So you notice on the Redeemer here. Oh, sorry.
It's a bullet with butterfly wings. Get it?
What?
The world is it's a Smashing Pumpkins song.
Sorry. Don't
That's
know.
adorable.
But yeah, so we have a Gunblade skin. It's incredible. And like Reb said, it has a butterfly wing on with the song. I don't know the reference to it. But for Titania, sorry, I'll go back to that so it looks appropriate. What we've said before is that her cast animations are now an upper body animation only, except for Razor Ring. And what that means is it alleviates momentum canceling lower body
Yeah, Tempest,
animations
isn't
and
that
trims
cute?
cast
Look
time a
at that.
bit,
It's
so she's a bit
freakishly
quicker.
adorable.
And her Thorns tribute now has damage reflected and reduced to help
I'm
her,
totally
her
getting
little
that.
bug feel a little less squishy.
Little
Razor
bugs.
flies can now pick up tributes, and Titania can spawn up to 4 more razor flies if all tributes are active, 1 per tribute. And enemies directly affected by Titania's lantern will now have any damage they take dealt to them when the ability ends, a la Mind Control. And then the thing that has changed afterwards is you can now transfer to your operator while you are in Razor Ring. And it's actually the cutest thing, so I'm going to show it super
Oh.
quickly. It's so cute.
I gotta see.
As you would
Oh,
expect, she just stays
Okay.
in her butterfly. And it's pretty damn cute.
Yes,
Moth Deluxe, exactly. Moths are the most beautiful of the
true. So
This
I've
is
been playing
exciting.
with her almost exclusively today, and with the operator change, it helps with my current flow of how I tend to play Warframe. Having the reflected thorns in addition to reduction
Okay,
helps a
so
lot.
Tiny.
I think we'll still be reviewing
She's tiny,
her
she's
after
tiny.
this as well, but she really is a killer. Like her, like when you get her in her Razor Wing form, the DPS is quite something compared to how other Warframes can sustain DPS in their exalted forms. Or you can do your operator.
She's so
So this is the new endgame. We hope
look
you
at
enjoy.
that.
cute. Imagine if she just followed you. That'd be so cute.
This is it. This is how Warframe.
That's all you
Oh,
need. Bye.
You can now cosplay as like Link and Navi.
Oh.
Just giving.
Tempest, are you
That's
seeing
what we're here
this?
for. All right, sorry. Moving on with my life. All right, so those are the Titania
Yeah.
changes.
Oh.
That great one that was added later.
Okay, so Megan's
Alright.
aesthetic is like
Vauban.
bright green,
Not
neon green,
truly
neon pink,
much
and neon
is
blue.
changing with him in terms
Those
of
are-
what
those are
we've
her
already
colors.
shown you on the dev stream and
I-
the dev
it's-
workshop. What we can show
violently
you is that
bright.
his abilities that are changing now have their final names. So this is now Tesla Nervos. It's replacing Tesla Grenades, so they are called Nervos.
Okay.
And then his mind layers, instead of
Okay,
I
so
think they were,
Tempest, I get the feeling you like
snail
the
and stuff
changes
like
for
that. They now
Titania.
have real names. Tether Coil, Flechette. I don't know. I never had to pronounce that.
Flechette.
Flechette. Mm-hmm. I thought maybe it was like
You don't like the
orb.
violently
Flechette
neon
orb.
brightness.
Is it French?
It is Vauban's French.
Yeah.
Vaboom. Oops, sorry. Vector Pad, which is the directional one, and Overdriver, which is damage. And then instead of Orbital Strike, it is now Photon Strike, not Proton, as I wrote in the patch notes.
Proton, photon. Very
Photon.
different tons, to be clear.
I know, I messed it up. And then, as you know, Bestial is moved.
I have
This
that.
one,
I have
and
that skin.
The only
It's
thing that's
amazing.
different here that is not in the dev workshop is that if, so I'll just read it for you. When a Bastile's duration expires, it collapses into a brief vortex because we've combined it with vortex at the center of the cast for easy group kills. If you want the vortex to
Neon,
occur sooner or
sherbet
last longer,
vomit.
hold the cast
Yeah.
key and and it will
Close.
collapse all active Bastilles early. Or if you have no Bastilles,
fourth is the
Holding
most
will
useful.
deploy a new vortex instead. So that little end there is.
I don't think I
not
used
good for
her for anything but her fourth.
He's basically the master of gadgets and engineering tools.
Mm-hmm.
Deployables, the animation speeds are sped up a bit. If you cast in air or on ground, you'll get different animations just to sort of emphasize the cast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
there you go.
That's it. That's it for him. He does have augment changes as well, which I will briefly show you. Yes, my fashion frame is great. Thank you. I'm seeing some great comments about
At
it.
least supportive. One of the questions we'll ask at the end is why does
Stop!
Hold on. What are the comments?
So this is now called Tesla Bank. It's for Tesla Nervos. While target has a Nervos attached, any damage is channeled into an 8-meter burst.
Why all the
electricity
warframes of
on
Megan look like
acceleration.
Octavia?
Repelling Bastille is the same, and this is now for Photon Strike. If Photon Strike hits at least 5 enemies, the next cost
Buttless
cast will
Boobin?
cost no energy.
What?
Photon Repeater.
We want Clem
There you have
Prime,
it. Those are the augment changes for Phobon.
Inspector
And I have one more thing to
Gadget.
show you on my list, and it is super quick. With the Emissary, Nightwing
All right,
Emissary, the very end, we
Candyland.
had a lovely boss fight with the ever so handsome Zealoid Prelate, and we said at a later date you'd be able to play it permanently in the star chart. So if you wish to do that with Update 2016, you can purchase the blueprint. So the Orkin Derelict Emissary Assassinate
Nice.
blueprint. It's a mouthful. It is reusable.
That's
and
cool.
If you craft it,
Black and red.
Alrighty.
Mine are all black and like white and
Here we go, the
purple.
Orkin Derelict Emissary Assassinate Key. Craft that bad
Clem
boy. I
Prime.
already own one, so I was making sure it worked, as you do with the dev build.
You know what? Black and red
Then
is
you go to
better
your,
than bright.
Ye Olde
Freaking like,
Derelict, and
look
there
at the
she is.
neon
And
shit
you can
going
play
on
to
here.
your
I
heart's
can't.
content for
build
more the
some
good.
insane.
cheese and get the cheese. Someone was asking, what about Perpetual Vortex Augment? Because Bastille and Vortex have moved into one, I believe the augments were combined as well. So while Repelling Bastille didn't change, it's now also, the augments have been merged into one.
Yep,
Yeah,
correct.
so there you go.
All right then.
And that is it for things that have changed since we last talked to you.
Yeah, and that's actually not everything. That's just all we had
Yes,
time to
of
do
course.
All
today.
right.
I have to do all the new stuff, so if you can bring the
Vegas
itinerary
reject,
back up,
probably.
And by itinerary, I mean schedule. Good job, Megan.
Thanks, man.
Now you can just chill.
Ah,
All right,
talk so
we are
much.
going to talk about the additions. Mine are actually a bit quicker, but yeah, we're going to talk about them. We're going to talk
All
about
right.
the config slots. We're going to talk about Grendel, the Parazon, Requiem Mods, Requiem Relics, Requiem Fishers, and the Kuga Lich. So if you come to my screen, Mr. Bergman, if you don't mind, on the dev stream where we debuted this, we showed
like the
you that you're
bats.
going to get the ability to get up to 3 more config slots per item. This is staying that way, but now it's only 10 platinum. It was 20 on the dev stream, and it's basically a more comprehensive way for you to customize some of your favorite things. We don't expect you to do it for every single piece of gear you own.
I
We would offer
don't-
this for the
yeah.
things that you love the most. So your favorite gear can now just get a bit more variety,
No.
more options for how you want to customize.
I only ever have
from
one,
appearance
so.
to mod configs as well. And because this is something that's a bit more targeted to someone that would like something enough
At
to
least not
customize it
for
that
the-
much, it's mastery rank 10 or higher to even unlock this. So it's not like a new player will come in and waste their
Below
start.
their
Okay.
platinum,
Yeah, so this is mastery rank 10 or higher. So everything in the game will have the option to have 3 more appearances
Okay.
and 3 more configurations.
The configuration slots are
so
useful.
that is just an updated price for that, more or less, with
That's
just
a lot of plat.
reiterated philosophy on why we're offering that.
Hey, kiddo.
Not only because you've asked for it, but because it's pretty great if you know, I think someone internally said, I'm not buying the next 10 gen because I don't have enough slots for my Ivara. And we were like, well, that's what the players say too, so why don't we look into expanding?
Good idea.
If you notice my beautiful bat ephemera, yes, the Nabarus ephemera is coming tomorrow on all platforms.
Tomorrow?
You simply need to play the Hallowed Light event / tactical alert. Hallowed Flame, not Hallowed Light, Hallowed Flame, tactical alert.
Oh, that's just an alert?
to-
Okay.
To get that, which will be, you know, it's a spooky Halloween thing, so good luck.
I'm going to do it.
And only the worthy will earn the ephemera, so
I'm going to do
you'll
it.
know who's worthy and who's not.
I'm
And
worthy.
yes, this is just
Pick me,
a
pick me.
Vauban look I've been working on. It's not as good as Megan's.
That's true.
Take a little
Straight
bite.
up true.
Well.
Oh, you did take a
All
little
right, so
bite.
now let's
Okay,
talk
is this
about
for me now?
Grendel. We've
Okay,
shown
thank
him
you.
in 2 dev streams now, and you guys are pretty familiar with what ye old hungry man has on his plate, so to speak. The Levirian will be open for Grendel at launch. Within, you're going to learn a lot about the type of hero Grendel was, why he has such a ravenous appetite, and what he did with it.
Big
That
belly man.
lore feeds directly into
Look
how
kinda like my
if you want to
husband.
get the free path for Grendel, how you're going to do
Little
that.
bit.
So I'll just quickly hop to, let's go to Pluto to show you just how that'll work. You old hungry man.
Vampire Cavats are not coming tomorrow, no.
No.
That is part of the mainline update.
Yes. Oh, actually I can make one.
You can.
I forgot. Okay, after this remind me to make a Cravat.
Okay.
So this is one of the, aside from quest warframes where you get the quest and then you get all the parts back to back, this is one of the first times we've released just direct key to part access. So it is going to be a little different. So you'll have to, you know, do your best.
Do your best.
That is not my best. So what I just did is not what you should be doing. But so arbitrations, honors will have the 3 keys. So for Grendel Neuroptics.
And look how amazing they
So you can
that
use a little
gut.
a little
Chassis
gut.
one? Ah!
So it's 25 Vitus Essence for key. You play the key to get the part. The trick is going to be, can you beat the mission? And the
Yes.
parameters for the mission are based on his Laverian, so there's a very limited amount of power you can bring, and that's generally the challenge that'll be. So you'll learn more about it. I'm sure people will figure it out almost right away once you get your keys. And of course, if you have a key, you can bring 3 people that don't have a key. So say you're the one with the Vitus Essence for the systems, that's fine. You can kind of key share in that regard. So that's Grendel.
Okay.
And,
I'm
we're
so
gonna
confused.
quickly make a Vampire Cravat and I hope it works.
Yes, so it's, Reb mentioned the Vampire Cravats on the dev stream. It's still staying the exact same with going to the plains at nighttime, having the Vasca Cravat bite essentially your Cravat, and giving it the infection.
Yes. We priced the key per part based on people that play arbitrations, how much they're getting a day, and on average, 23 a day. So 3 days of arbitrations should get you a key each, and then you're guaranteed the part. So that's kind of the logic with that. I think I can actually make
Oh shit. Okay.
a vampire. I don't know if this is going to work. To be
No,
honest.
Tempest,
I
play
hope
with
it
me.
does, but we
Play with
can-
me.
We can try. We're gonna
And another thing that is changing is that Cavats across the board can now give you 3 imprints instead of 2.
all right, we're going to begin the combined incubation.
Let's do it. Oh, it's gonna be a baby. I haven't seen a baby.
And oh, just about the keys, you can, if you want to just get the systems, you can go with someone else's helmet. So you don't actually need all 3 keys if you want to coordinate with the squad. Just so that's clear.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm so excited.
I don't know if this is gonna work.
I think so. If it's not, we can blame Sheldon.
Fresh.
This is his baby.
All right, let's see.
Oh, I'm so excited.
This will be the historic one. Oh, it did work. All right.
Oh, it's so chunky. Look how chubby.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Chat, you can name the first ever Vasca Cravat.
look at it.
Name him, chat.
Oh,
Name him Bob.
Catula.
Chat. Alucard. Oh, done.
Oh.
Alucard it is.
Oh.
Oh.
See ya.
Come here, buddy.
He doesn't have a tail. He's so cute.
Come here, buddy. A Choncula? No.
Choncula?
All right, so that is a new pet. I named the cat. You can stop dropping names now.
It's cute.
Mature
Oh,
it.
he's sassy.
Mature it.
Like,
All right. He's
Mature it.
blood.
Okay. Oh. Okie dokie. So now we're going
Motherfucker.
to talk about the Parazon. If you watched TennoCon, if you watched our past dev streams, we've been showing you this, essentially what we called, Steve on Twitter called a data spike. You can see it popping out of my arm there. This is a tool that is added to the tutorial. Every single Warframe has this. What you
The
do
hell
with
are you
it
drinking,
depends
Megan?
on how far you are in Warframe. The Parazon is replacing finger tickles for hacking. It's replacing a few other finger tickles.
Oh.
Tickle
And
fingers.
we've moved one of the least used Warframe mods to be a Parazon mod, and we've done this while also making some new mods. So there's some placeholder names, so just bear with us here. But the Parazon, so for example, the Intruder mod that used to be a Warframe mod is now a Parazon mod. It just gives you more hacking time. So
Okay.
this is no longer part of the Warframe mod offerings. It's now.
I see.
We have a whole bunch more, which we'll talk about briefly. This is basically just instances of where you use your Parazon, you get benefits. So if you use it for a finisher,
Invis while
which is a
hacking?
mechanic we might see when we play later today, you can get perks in that regard. And there's also a brand new series of mods called the Requiem mods. We showed one of these on the dev stream. There's 6 slots on your Parazon. Bottom 3 are always for your Parazon mods. The top 3 are always for your Requiem mods. These are invocations, they're cryptic, and they are the only way to defeat Kuva Liches. So, as a direct segue from Parazon mods, some Parazon mods, Requiem mods, we're going to talk about how you get Requiem mods.
Okay.
So first things first, we have an asset to show you. We have a brand new 5th tier of Fisher. This is the Requiem Fisher.
Oh, shit.
This is the Requiem Relic. So what these are basically the Void is starting to react
That's
to the
terrifying.
experiments that's going on in the Kuva Fortress.
More
to
crap I
create
am
these
gonna farm.
villages, and as a result, these Requiem Fishers
Farm it.
are born.
Farmer
So
boy,
let's take a
farm
look
all
at
the
that.
shit.
Come back to my game. So Requiem Fishers are here. Requiem Fishers are here, and Requiem Relics are here. So there's a 5th tab for your relics now. There's 4 series. Each of them has 2 Requiem mods. So as you're playing, you're doing your relics, you can get, and you're going to want multiples at the end of the day. Why? We'll talk about it a little bit.
Can you sell
You're going to
them?
want to get these relics, and then you can go play them on the Kuva Fortress exclusive Requiem Fishers.
Oh.
So what is in a Requiem relic? We have, of course, the Requiem mods. The weapon Exilis adapter blueprint will be here as well. So we were going to put it on bosses, but we figured we'd add it to the new reward.
Okay.
You're going to be able to get Kuva, an I-10 Amber Star, Riven Transmuter.
What is a Netra and a Craw?
You could just
Ignore that one.
ignore Riven Transmuter, because what we're actually putting there is something completely new. We're giving you a new way to earn ribbons and to bring back some older characters in Warframe. So Riven Transmuter is a placeholder name for what we're actually calling a Riven Fragment. And if you get a certain amount of Riven Fragments, you're going to be able to go... So Riven Transmuters are already in-game. You can get them from doing Eidolon hunts. But if you get enough Riven Fragments, you can journey your way over to Iron Wake to see what Paladino's been up to. And as a matter of fact, because these Requiem relics are so sort of distorted and weird, she's willing to give you a Riven mod if you have 10 Riven fragments. So she's willing to do this once a week right now, so you will be able to have another way to get them. So Paladino will provide you with a Riven mod for 10 Riven fragments once a week. Of course, you have to get them.
Miss Palladino.
Miss Paladino.
I was playing Chains of Fire on Xbox One at 1, and I was like, my girl! I haven't seen you in so long.
Yes. Someone said I forgot that place even existed.
Aw, so where Clem hangs out.
Aw. Okay,
Clem.
so just to show you a little bit of the changes, once
Oh, it's
you
got a little
have,
pumpkin up
your
there.
Requiem mods, you'll be able to check out. They are a higher
Oh,
level,
shit.
so level 60 to 70 starting for all of the fissures that occur in the Kuva Fortress.
That's gonna be
So
rough.
Again, because of the sort of very sinister things happening with Kuva Liches, the Void is reacting to this energy, thus the birth of fissures on the Kuva Fortress. And to get the Requiem relics, you play Kuva siphons. So if you play a Flood, you're guaranteed a relic. If you play a regular siphon, you have a 30% chance to get one. So if you were to clear, basically, this would guarantee me a Requiem relic. If I were to play the other siphons, just normal, I would have a 30% chance to get
Okay.
them. So that's how you will acquire them. And now
Fair
I'm just gonna
enough.
look to make sure that I've got everything covered so far.
There you go.
All right. Crash the Ruin Market. No, you get one a week this way. So your acquisition method for ribbons remains sorties, so once a day, or you can do the fragments once a week from Paladino, or obviously trading. But yes, Kuva Survival is now also possible to have a T5 Fisher Kuva Survival. So it'll be way more challenging, way different.
I don't
The ribbon
want it to be more
fragments
challenging.
Are part of the Requiem relics.
I'm scared.
So
Instead of the
the Ribbon Transmuter is a lie.
Okay,
This-
honey.
The Ribbon Transmuter that you see here in these tiers, that will be a
Fragment.
Ribbon
Ribbon
fragment.
fragment.
Exactly.
Okay.
You saw the little icon on Paladino, so that's what that will be. All right. Okay.
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 Are Parazon mods tradable?
Yes, they are. They should be.
They should be.
Parazon mods proper, so like the on hack, on finisher ones, those ones have replaced credits and endo in spy vaults throughout the system. So the 2,000 credit rewards, the endo bundles have been replaced with new mods for your Parazon. All right, now let's talk about the Kuva Lich. We're not going to spoil much. There's a lot to be discovered with using your Parazon.
There really is.
Kuva Lich. You must have the proper Requiem mods. What that means, you'll figure out through gameplay, through clue finding, and through the influence that the Kuva Lich has. But when it comes to my Kuva Lich is rank 2 because it's already beat me up. My Kuva Lich was created when I was using Titania, so as you can see, it's taken Titania's head as a bit of a trophy. My Parazon will be modifiable here, so I can try and figure out how to kill the Lich. If I vanquish my Lich, if I defeat it, I have two choices. I can convert it, and then Under Saix Za will come and fight for me from time to time, or I can kill under Sayaxza with my Parazon and acquire the Kuvasir version that's
Yeah, they're all gonna die.
this and unique to this enemy. So while the Kuvasir is the base type, it's going to have custom cold damage on it. So as
They're
you
all gonna
make
die.
more and more liches, you can see this one has the Kuba Twin Stubbas with heat, so that's unique to this particular lich. And
Is Twin Stubbas even a weapon right now?
I think I broke my game. No, I didn't. Okay, great. So, what weapons will you be able to get in the Kuba Lich system? Well, let's take a look. If I start, this version of the weapon is just the base. You'll never get this version, you'll always get your unique version. This is just for demonstration purposes. So when I type in Kuba, you'll see all these weapons.
Oh, they're so
Your
pretty.
version would have your liches.
What the
name
fuck is a
attached to it and custom
Chakr?
stats. So don't use these stats for any reference because the
That's
version
new.
you guys and we end up getting properly are going to have those elemental bonuses. Yes, the Dubba Stubba is good.
Stubba Stubba.
So this is a brand new weapon. There are 3 new weapons in the system.
Okay.
This is the Chakr, detonate heads with slow firing rifle that rewards precision. Of course, there's the Dragoon, the Karak, Comb, Ogress, Kortok, Tonkor. That's for primaries. Then if we go to secondaries and search by Kuba, there's the Brock, the Kraken,
Oh.
the Seer, the Twin Stubbas. It's finally happening.
Twin
And
Stubbas.
Kuba only shows up because of that. And then if I go to melee, go to equip, go to Kuva, I'll have the Kuva Shadel, which is a brand new weapon. And last but not least, there is a brand new heavy gun that I have put a grab a mag on so I can use it in my missions. So there will be a heavy weapon variant.
Ooh, that's
If you get a
cool.
Kuva Lich
Hey,
with
come
that,
here.
That'll be the one.
Very good.
Yes, yes, yes. All right. So if you are getting a
Morgan,
weapon, the way
Abby
we're
needs
gonna do
help.
this is they don't come with the slot. So if you don't have the slot, or if you get the weapon, it'll just be in your foundry for you to claim once you have the slot to do so.
Oh, that works.
And that's how it'll work.
Very good.
So the whole Kuva Lich experience is one where you're going to be fighting against your toughest enemy yet. Your star chart is going to be influenced by your Lich, as you can
Are those
see.
pumpkins orbiting the Earth?
The Lich actually beat me earlier today on Europa, and now
There's
I could
pumpkins
beat it, so
orbiting
it's
the
moved its
Earth.
influence to both Ceres and to Jupiter. These nodes will always give me the option to play that territory and start going against
That's
my
from
Lich and trying
Canada?
to find clues on what my Parazon needs to
Okay,
be
Annie.
equipped with to defeat it. Now, every time I'm playing these nodes, something's happening. So Dean, I think you have an asset. So, as you're the Kuva Lich is a bit of a jerk, and as my
She was gonna
rewards
say
are getting
jackass.
stolen, I have more and more motivation to take down this Lich and hopefully get some of them back. So
She
that'll
was
be
gonna
part
say
of this. You won't
jackass.
lose everything. You'll be able to get aspects of what they stole back. Stolen, I know. You're gonna come to hate the Lich, but in a good way. And then its death will be a joyous, or its conversion will be a joyous occasion for.
I feel personally attacked right
People
now
that Missed the Zinnia.
for no good reason at all.
There you go. Now you have a
Yes.
way worse hunter
Yes.
after you.
Yes, so you can only, so in order to create a Kuva Lich,
The hell's on your glasses,
we're
woman?
coming on that in the update when it actually launches. The update notes will serve as an anchor for exactly what to expect in terms of not step by step, but the experience and the combat and everything you'll be going with first.
They look like anime characters right now with big, like, shiny lights in
Kuva
their
Liches
eyeballs.
are the War Within. Has to have completed the War Within. It won't be if you're rank 1, fresh off the tutorial, you're not going to be hounded by a Kuva Lich.
Yes.
They should. They totally should.
Someone's saying, imagine your condition overload being stolen by the Kuva Lich. You'll have to wait and see.
Don't lose.
Don't lose. You're a mean one, Mr. Lich. It is true. Okay, so that kind of goes over the
The
new
match.
aspect
Okay.
of, pardon me, without giving any more spoilers, because we don't want to give you too many spoilers. Uh-oh, what about my 300 credits? I know.
Sorry about it.
All right, why don't we do another platinum prize, and then
yeah.
we can do
Okay, honey.
top 10 questions. We can play. We can do all kinds of things.
How many questions you got there, Danny?
Probably a lot of questions.
Oh, no. All right.
Anime.
Okay.
We got Redline666. Ooh, spooky.
A cosplay.
And on Twitch, and Chick Nanny on Mixer.
Chick
Congratulations,
Nanny.
you both have won 1,000 platinum. Please whisper the platform you won on, either the Twitch channel or the Mixer channel, with your in-game alias.
Don't they give out
You
a
play
Prime
War Runs, we can get you 1,000
package
platinum
on
for Redline666
Thursdays?
on Twitch and Chick Nanny on Mixer.
And let's do the top 10 questions, and then we'll do a little gameplay.
Do a little gameplay. It might show you the Hallowed Flame. Maybe, perhaps.
So there's the top 10 I wouldn't consider them top 10. I would just consider them 10
10.
comments out of a list of
Sure,
many.
okay, gotcha.
But the Lord Omega asks, since you have the Parazons for hacking, does that mean operator hacking is now disabled?
No, you can still hack and revive with your operator. They just don't use the Parazon.
Okay.
They do the, what did you call it?
Tickle fingers.
Tickle
Tickle
fingers.
Buff Manly asks, is the MR cap increasing to 28 with this update? That's a lot of new weapons.
Yes, and there is a mastery rank 20.
Coming in hot.
Ooh.
Blazing Ember, great name. What will happen to the channeling mods after the new melee update?
They gone.
They are converted automatically into combo efficiency mods.
Yes.
So right now with melee, we'll show you when we do a bit of gameplay to explain. Because I actually have, and if you have a ribbon, I have about 4 ribbons that have the channeling efficiency stat. They just turn into combo efficiency. So it's
That
just
was
automatic.
That was one of the questions
All
as
right.
well. Shane Shadow, does everyone get the legendary core Informa even if you haven't played in years?
Yes. So I think we've done some before where we only gave it if you had like a rank 30 Wukong. I'm using that as an example. This one is going to, because it is such massively widespread changes on so many things, this is just a very generous inbox to literally everyone, but you do have to get it before December 31st, 11:59 p.m.
Okay.
There you go.
Don't sleep it off on your New Year's nightcap is all we have to say.
But I log in every day.
Shade 1797, are the Grendel keys consumed if you fail the mission?
They are not.
Awesome. Dots the fire button. So if the Parazon comes into play, what happens to the ciphers that we use to fast hack?
You still can do that.
Reb, you already answered this questions about Rivens. Calamari, you guys also sort of answered this one about the Kuva Lich's weapons. Will all Grineer weapons, both base and ones that are in the clan research, be Kuva weapons? Or will it all just be base grinder weapons? Also, Kuva dual stubba equals Kuva double stubba.
We have
Dubba,
selected
dubba,
the
stubba.
launching weapons. So it's not automatic, it's the ones we've chosen for the system.
Arcan Troplo.
You've been working on your store? Nice.
Octantis and other shield weapons. Will slamming be made less awkward to achieve? Currently, you have to aim downwards to achieve slams.
If you mean the shield bash, it's kind of stand specific right now, but the way heavy slams work are every weapon you have to aim down to slam. So that's still there. Unless if they're talking about just the shield throw for the Sigma and Octanist, if you don't have a stance on, I'll play with that when we do our mission just so people can see. Actually, I already have it on. I don't even have to change.
Yahoo Jack O'Lantern, does Ember's 4th have a damage radius per meter?
Per meteor? It
Or
is
meteor, sorry.
meter.
Not meter.
Per meter.
Meteor.
I do believe that it does have an explosion radius. So mine, this is because you can go to my screen, Dean, if you want to. So the explosion radius per meteor is 19.75 meters, and then obviously that is affected by the mods that I have that are not applying to it right now. That's why it's red.
Did you guys want me to continue with questions?
I think that's good for the top 10. I saw one question was, how much is this going to cost, this update? And we're happy to announce that everything we've talked tonight is it's free.
Ooh, and check out this new UI, this beautiful UI for the options. Isn't it great? All right, sorry.
Look at you.
Look at this. Thanks, Pablo.
There was one other question
But that doesn't.
pop up quite frequently, and that's, do ribbons work
That doesn't
on
work
the Kuva variants?
On Xbox.
Do ribbons work? Yes, they do. They do.
Sweet.
All right.
Or they did. Maybe they do. They do. All right, why don't we go full screen? We'll do a little mission, and I'll show you what my ribbons changed to. Firstly, you can see the two presets that come with the Vaska Kabat. One is Transfusion. When its master's bleeding out, it sacrifices its health to raise them. Bite ignores armor, draining 4% of health, healing themselves. So
Okay.
that is for that. There will be a new Parazon mod section. And for ribbons, so right now if I go to combo, so these are all the
120.
ones
Jesus.
I had that used to have the channeling stat. So right now I get melee combo efficiency. So what that means is if you read the dev workshop, it'll make sense. If you didn't, it won't. But I'll explain it. When
I don't have
you
time for that
are
shit.
Having a little combo time, your combo meter can now be expended to inflict the heavy slam status and the additional damage it provides. So to have a more efficient version, say if you normally do a heavy attack, it spends 10 of your combo, it'll do 5 if you had 50%. So that's example math, not how it actually is.
Perfect. All right, are you ready?
Yes.
For some spooky hollowed flame.
Yes. Are we doing endurance or normal?
I was just doing normal. Do you want to do
Normal's fine.
Okay.
Endurance is for the true MLGs. That's how you get your bat ephemera.
true.
Nabrus.
Okay.
I haven't played it, so I don't have it unlocked. Anyway. Oh.
I do kind of want to bat
I should vote.
Ephemera.
Oh, right.
Oh, I just saw
Kind of
question.
do
I
a lot.
What will happen to Life Strike? I have it on right now. I'll pull it up for you real quick. Life Strike. And then how does Life Strike work with remove channeling? I will show you.
How does Life Strike work?
Life Strike. What about the Life Strike?
Show me the life strike.
Not lie in wait, Life Strike. So Life Strike now is Life Steal on heavy attack. So if I'm in my melee mode, so I'm holding my F, weapon swap, you can tell it's melee mode because you get the little cheek. Heavy attack is just this. It's your middle mouse button. So channeling used to be middle mouse, and now it's heavy attack. All right, without further ado, let's get started.
Okay. Oh shit.
Containers are now pumpkin heads.
Yes.
Oh shit.
It's getting spooky. If you play the emissary boss fight, you'll see this is very familiar how I cannot kill these infested. What do we need to do it, Reb?
I gotta kill the Zealoid.
Ooh,
Keep the lantern lit. All right, I'll hang on to it.
keep it lit. Keep it lit. I gotta follow you.
Yeah, I'll actually.
Oh.
Let's go the other way. Turn around. So the lantern can be left on the ground, or you can bring it around. And the lantern charge is at the top left, and the longer
Oh,
you
it
keep the charge,
is.
the better
Okay.
your progress will be.
Oh, it's you. Keep shooting you.
All right, I'm going to switch to Sigma mode. You can see I have 2 on my combo, so if I were to go down and do that, it's consuming that combo to do a higher damage radial attack. And I'm building up my combo. It does build up much faster now compared to what's on live with weapons. Block
I don't
and
even-
angle, these guys aren't ranged, so you won't be able to see it as much. But if you hold your block, because manual block is back, you now block 100% of all incoming damage within a block angle radius. There's a diagram of this on the dev workshop, so you simply must read that. Uh-oh.
Oh.
Get,
Titania Deluxe will spawn.
that is true. That's not a legend.
That's so cute.
Actually, there was a question about Titania Deluxe. Will her Diwata and her, why am I forgetting?
Pixia?
Dex Pixia, they're not.
Pixia.
We consider those arc melee, so they are not getting a full overhaul until we do our Railjack content.
Will they be getting a deluxe skin?
They are getting a deluxe skin.
Okay.
All right, so someone was asking about the throw. So if you're using the Sigma Noctantis now with no, so I'm throwing my shield there. You can see that if I go up, I throw. But if you do the slam attack, yes. If you aim right down, you do your slam attack. If you aim glide and throw sort of perpendicular, I guess parallel to the ground, not perpendicular.
I don't have that weapon yet, I don't
You
think.
can throw your shield. So it's pretty fast because I have Prime Fury on, but that's the general idea.
Oh, it's so dark.
Hold on.
So dark. Put your little mine layer over there.
I know, you can throw up to 4 of them, and they basically create, like, not permanent,
Oh my
duration.
god, this will be cool. And then they can get trapped and I can
yeah.
put my thing.
It's like,
Inferno!
Go away.
Yes.
yeah, so the difference between Vauban's animations, if you throw on the ground, it's just a quick toss. If you throw in the air, you can actually maintain aim glide distance and
I don't know
momentum,
who
so
that
it
is.
actually gives you a
Okay,
physical boost
that's
if you
nice.
cast in air versus just on the ground. I think that's the first Warframe we've done that with. So if I do my photon strike here, if I do it in the air, you can kind of create traps
Okay,
of all
honey, go.
kinds. So you can see here I have a crazy little, oh, new horde detected. Let's get out of here.
Oh, let's go.
He's basically a lockdown king with now centralized damage. So if I, want to get over to this new horde, where'd you go?
I'm behind you.
Are we getting dry dock? You are not getting dry dock with this update.
Just like the trailer, nice.
Just like the trailer. Oh, right. Oh, right, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Aw.
yeah, so then, yeah, you can collapse your Bastille into the vortex, throw your photon strike if that doesn't kill them, and then you can just keep them going. If you have the augment and you hit 5 or more, you get your next one free.
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 Straight up free.
When is the update? That is a great question. We don't give dates. Hopefully very, very soon. But
Soon, TM.
you can,
How will Zaz be affected by the new melee system? Which parts determine the new stats, and how will the new stats be calculated based on which parts?
that is a great question that will be answered in the update notes that we don't have handy right now.
Yeah, I don't have it, sadly, next to me.
Mal, the Madlaventine7, any plans on changing loading screen with the atmosphere?
Yes, we have new loading screens this update.
Some of you already noticed.
Some of you did notice. Where's everyone at?
I don't think I noticed a new update for the loading screens.
Is the Parazon going to be visually customizable?
The Parazon is currently not customizable.
You can change to your colors.
Just colors, yeah. But not.
Gracias, kiddo.
Anything else.
I think it just inherits colors right now.
I made mine a very nice color.
So as you can see, I got a cluster
Thank
of
you.
enemies here. Why don't we throw a... Let's get a damage boost for me.
No.
Let's get a damage boost for you.
Boy, thanks.
Huh?
All right.
Oh, well,
Where
why
do
were
you get the
doing
legendary
that?
core? You just log in.
Log in.
After the update launches until
End
New
of
Year's
the
Day.
year.
Can Kuvaliches steal things like fish or relic pack? Or wait, what was that?
They only steal things.
Relic rewards.
I'll talk to you about it in
That'll
like a
be
few
detailed
minutes, okay?
fully in the note. I don't want to misspeak, so I'm just not gonna answer. But they steal things. I just don't know if it's only on their influence nodes or if it's on
Nodes.
the.
Oh, on nodes they don't know. I do not know.
Can Ember regen energy with the Zeneric dash while her 2 is up?
I do not know.
Only if you're not in the drain stage, I believe. When I played it last.
If it's not overheating.
Correct. All right, I'm walking into a wall. I'm trying to we can extract now.
Ooh, are you adding health bars for every boss? And if so, when?
Yes, please. Health
Ooh,
bars.
So yes, they are coming in the update. There are a handful that does not apply to it. Those will be in the update notes, but yes, the boss health bar that you saw with the emissary boss fight are coming to a handful of bosses with update 26.
Someone asked, will consoles get the legendary core as well? Yes, everything coming for PC will come for consoles as well once we clear cert.
Yes. How will exalted weapons work? Like Excalibur's exalted blade. It'll work like
Exactly the same, but now you are open to combos and such.
What's with the scrunchie?
Pretty much the exact same.
Can I get a weapon disguise?
I read the same thing.
Oh god. No. You cannot. All right. Excalibur Deluxe, great question.
Ooh, working on it. We
Working.
saw it, we showed it on the dev stream.
Yes, we did.
Prematurely.
Oh, that was Hydroid.
Oh, that was Hydroid.
Yes.
That's right.
Vobond is now the king of bead throwing. Say what you want, cool kids. Too cool for me.
Too cool for me. All right, let's do our Atlas Prime Access, shall we?
Oh yes.
Atlas.
And we have to do a raid too, so we're going to send a huge party to a partner where we'll do maybe we'll just take some questions from chat before we go. I don't know if there's anything else pressing. Don't forget to follow the channel. We're to 1 million.
We can get to 1 million.
Don't forget to follow us.
RezoBite on Twitch and Ryan on Mixer. Congratulations. You both have won an Atlas Prime Access. Please whisper.
I never win anything. God damn it.
Alias and the platform you play Warframe on, so we can get you your Atlas Prime Access. RezoBite on Twitch and Ryan on Mixer. Congrats.
Yeah. Somebody.
Uh,
Not me.
This is going so fast. It's hard for me.
It's going so fast I can't read anything.
Someone did ask, will the customization slots that you can purchase for your Warframe also extend to Operator?
Oh, let's check it out, guys. Why don't we
find
find out live? Dean, come on over. Let's go to Operator.
Oh, you didn't want to go to my cool operator?
Come to my Operator. Appearance, can you do it? No. No, you can't. Pablo. No, you can't.
Yeah, that's
Yet.
what.
What is with that
That's
Norg?
fancy.
Wait,
Oh
hold on,
my
let's
god.
With equipment.
I actually think I have that.
No, you can't.
No.
Nope.
The answer is no.
The answer is
That's okay. I didn't need more than one.
Sometimes you have to say no, guys. That's Pablo
true.
betray.
Pablo. He made a great video. He didn't betray us at all.
I'm still pissed about that.
Oh my god, it's so fast. I need to look at my own computer.
How will the heat proc work on Warframes? That's a great question. We have new effects on Warframe elemental effects. But if a player gets hit by the heat proc, does their armor degrade now as well?
Interesting.
That is a very good question.
I will make a note to ask because I do not know.
There was another question about if a Kavat gets bit by a vampire Kavat, does it override your Kavat?
No, so when your cat gets bitten, it's going to have essentially a disease or a virus. Master Tisani has a cure for that if you don't want your Kavat to have this disease, but it doesn't overwrite it, it just carries it, and then you can imprint it back in your ship, and you can take that and make a Vaska Kavat with it, but it doesn't just suddenly change it into some nasty, weird Kavat. Your Kavat stays the exact same. It doesn't ruin your favorite Kavats. It just carries a disease with it.
But it is a color.
How much does the Exilis
It's
for
a rainbow.
weapon cost? It's 20 plat, just like the Exilis one. It is a separate item, and you can earn it in the Requiem relics.
Oh my god, now everyone's making fun of how I said that.
T-Sony.
T-Sony.
T-Sony. It's
I
hard.
say it how it looks
in my mind.
in my mind.
Do I get a nasty thing on my Kavat's neck? I don't think so, no.
No, I think actually your cravat glows red. Like it has like an aura to it.
A red aura.
Yeah.
All right then.
What if you've already imprinted? That's a great question.
If you've already imprinted?
If you're out of imprints for your Kavat.
If you're out of imprints for your cravat.
If you've used your 2, you'll probably have to make a new one.
I see.
Or you can just get the starter kit, but yes. That's why we're giving 3 now, because oh, actually I lied. If you log into the game, actually I should be able to just check this, because I have Kavats. I think every account that has a Kavat in it is automatically getting the 3rd Kavat imprint. So if I go to Kavat breeding, genetic codes, browse genetic imprints. Not imprints, it's templates. Because the problem is the templates. So I'll have to check, but I think we're trying to do something there, but just stay tuned.
What are the crafting requirements for the Exilis?
We can show.
Come on over, Dean. I think I have one right in here. So, did we already change it?
I think it's
Why does the cipher look different?
It's, 1 Forma instead of 2. 1 Forma, 1 Exceptional Core, and 1 Oricon Cell, I believe. There you go.
Oh, well, thank goodness. I was running out of stuff to buy for those.
There you go.
Did anyone else notice they have 464 million plat?
The raid.
We can. So we're going to be rating a Twitch partner and a Mixer partner. On Twitch, we are rating Vamp6x6x6x, a wonderful human being. And on Mixer, we're rating Dad Got Game TV, a very family-friendly Warframe partner and full-time content creator that's been playing Warframe for 4 years. So we're sending love to them. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We went over time.
I love my Helios.
So thank you for hanging out, and your questions were great. And we are going to continue to work on this update and get it out to you when we can. So have a wonderful night, everyone. Get ready for the Hallowed Flame event on all platforms tomorrow. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I don't know. Who the hell needs 464 million plat? Who needs that? Okay. Anyway, I'm heading out for the night. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys, and for watching Primetime with me. That was fun. I had a good time. I still don't know what's going on. Anyway, peace out, guys. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.